Yeah, yeah. Get him said to. We gon' get his ass together. JMG, jump out, get him, nigga. Yeah, bag chaser. This shit here feel like a race. Let a nigga play. I dumped this 762 in his face. Never sold a drug. I'm gon' get rich off of hitting case. I can never love a bitch. I got my heart broke, man. That bitch a snake. Now I'm on my shit. Dog roll. Throw it in her face. A Mary Jane.
I'm just playing. What is up, everybody? It's your man, East One. Let me put my camera on. Let me add myself back. Look, man. Let's really talk about it because I want people to see my face when I say this, man. I want people to see my face. There we go. I want people to see my face when I say we are fine. We are fine. We don't need to listen. I don't understand. Hold on. I don't understand. Let me fix this camera a little bit, and we can get the business. By the way, I might share my cash. No, I ain't gonna do that to y'all because I ain't on that sometime. But I want to talk my shit because I'm getting tired of people who are not winners talking to us the way they do. One thing I can't wait. I can't wait for this season. I cannot wait for this season. I just can't. Like, do you understand that there is literally the fan base that are not Eagle fans, they're literally the dumbest. Like, the Dallas Cowboy fans, I want y'all to understand, you are the dumbest, the stupidest fan base in the world. The shit that they say on Twitter, honestly, like, I don't even watch any of it on Twitter, really. I don't respond half of them because most of them are dopes. But let's argue facts, right? Jalen Hurts doesn't need an excuse to go get the job done. He gets the job done. Every excuse, that can't get this done. He don't have this. He don't have that. He don't have that. If your quarterback is so much better, why can't he not win a division round? And you see, this is why I say Cowboy fans hold no accountability. They're out here making excuses for Dak Prescott. They're out here treating their quarterback like he does nothing wrong. They're out here blaming the defense. They're out here blaming the referees when they lead in referee official help, which is funny, but they're out here blaming everybody else but Dak Prescott because they are Dak fanboys. They're not Cowboy fans. They're Dak fanboys. Every single one of these content creators, CFW, Rome, Boss Cowboy, they are Dak fanboys. They are, and they're delusional. You know what I'm saying? They're out here trying to make like their quarterback does nothing wrong. Meanwhile, they can go over there and try to act like Jalen Hurts is a bum, but Jalen Hurts goes to Super Bowl. So wait, if Jalen Hurts is a bum, what is your quarterback? Let me make sure I understand this, right? If Jalen Hurts is a bum, what the fuck is your quarterback? What is your quarterback? A 2-5 guy who can't make the division round. That's what don't make sense. It's when you say you're a Cowboys fan, you saying Jalen Hurts is a bum, but your quarterback can't make the division round. Your quarterback can't get past the division round. How are you going to call another quarterback a bum when he's been to 2 Super Bowls? That don't even fucking make sense. Cowboy fans have officially lost their mind. We are now in clown world. We are now in clown world, man. And I got some music for Cowboy fans because, you know, while we do the stream, I want to put some... Lower it down a little bit so you can hear the background. Y'all bunch of clowns. Every single one of y'all. You're clown. Yeah, I got the clown music in the background. Y'all emotionally 100% lost your damn mind. You're trying to compare your quarterback who can't even make the division round and is clown talk. It's not realistic. It's not you being real. You're being a clown. And it's cool. Right? You want to join the circus, welcome to Jerry World. Where circus is happening in Dallas and Austin, Texas. They're clowns. They got the red nose, the outfit ready for their season to fail. That's what they are. They're clowns, man. They're clowns. We make fun of them. We laugh at them because they're funny. They're not funny in comedy. They're funny because they say dumb stuff. That is the Cowboys anthem every time they come out. Clown music. Every time they open their mouth and talk about Dallas is better than Darren, just know you're clown. And I think this thing is perfectly for you. You Cowboy confidence to continue to say this man is in his youth. He can't win the first round. But y'all run around here. You're talking answer change again. Your quarterback can't win a division round. What are you talking about? You're delusional that these guys, this fan base have. You think your quarterback is superior is clown talk. You're not being real. Making excuses for that is clown talk. That's why I had the title in my little YouTube coverage, stream coverage, of them clowns for that. You need to take music in the bathroom. That's so empty and no option. There you go. There we go. So every time you open your mouth, you talk, "Daddy, you're gonna get terrible. Shut up. Shut up. You a clown. Go get your clown nose. Go get your Party City clown outfit and put it on. Don't worry about Halloween because it's already Halloween for y'all. It's clown season for y'all. Go get your clown nose and your clown outfit, Cowboys fans. Who even compares your quarterback to Jalen Him is criminal. It's criminal. It's honestly disgusting. To try to compare Jalen Hurts to that. He couldn't win it this way. Like you understand how pathetic you gotta be to try to compare your quarterback. He's supposed to make the list. That because everybody's attempting Dak and in a bad because he wants to live in. But Dak is on the list and Jalen Hurts, bro, we don't give a fuck about the list. We don't care. Because you know what the real list is going to be? It's going to drop that list over the shit and shit like that. That's the January list, man. To me, it's the fucking list that y'all talk about. The list that y'all want to talk about. The people varmints who make the fucking clown on this list for y'all to hype up Dak Prescott, jerk off to Dak Prescott, sit there with your little, in your little house and tell, yeah, Prescott's the best quarterback, yeah, and you don't even win shit with him. It's crazy how y'all are so delusional. And I just want to sit there and say that you need, like I said in my last live stream, I don't think mental health is for y'all. I think you can watch you work in the mental institution and people have there. But there's something really wrong with y'all. You are officially have lost some goddamn mind. You don't know why y'all people is trying to take your quarterback. It's hard. Try to put a picture of Michael Jackson and had the Jackson 5 as the evil thing. And had Joe Jackson as the guy who had the belt. I'm trying to say, we are coming for you. The dummies are not, I don't understand it, man. Like, we really go wrong. I'll say Jackson. Did y'all get tired of this, man? Do y'all get tired of embarrassing yourself every single year? I just want to know. Come talk. Hey, you feel like your quarterback is done. No, matter of fact, I can't even do that because you can't even talk to them. Why do you feel to be stupid every single time? I've been saying this for 31 years to go into the Super Bowl. Since Jerry Jones brought a rating for you, y'all continue to fall for the same BS. I thought you were going to the Super Bowl last year because you thought you got Quentin Williams in the trade. Didn't this same quarterback say he was taking out to the NFC championship game and he couldn't even make the playoffs? And yet you believe the stars going to do it? I just don't get it, bro. I don't understand how you could sit there and act like Dak Prescott, who's in his 8th or 10th year, whatever it is a winner. You're depressed, man. Because he throws a pretty ball. And he knows the yards in the regular season. He puts a ball too. And you don't do any good things. You don't do any good things, man. And that's one of the. Why do y'all do? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about this. I don't even have to play. I got Washington being second place and y'all barely stuff. I don't even think it's better playoffs. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. I got the Dallas Cowboys being eliminated this year because they got a harder schedule. Jalen Hurts going to win his division easily. It's not going to be constant. This quarterback is one around here, opening more. It's every quarterback. It's tough. About to can't even get. I don't understand how y'all proceed with the game. Distract us, because now we're gonna talk some birds. So let's get off the clown music, man. Let's get off the. All right, you know what I'm saying? I had to do this, bro. I had to do this. I had to give them a message, and I'm going to click this and send it to them, man. This is not their year. Let's get into some business, man. Jalen Hurts is the best Eagles quarterback. I don't care what nobody fucking says. I don't care what nobody says. I always defended my quarterback. Quarterback one. Jalen Hurts is Timothy. And you know what? The people that say he sucks, if you say he sucks so bad, why do you got to comment in the comment section? You telling the whole world that Jalen Hurts sucks and mid, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls. And it doesn't make sense, man. All I hear is Jalen Hurts is mid. Yeah, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's a Super Bowl MVP. So how's he mid? Mid is Geno Smith. That's mid. Mid is Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's mid. Being mid and a Super Bowl MVP don't mix well. So when you sit there and say Jalen Hurts is mid, shut up, man. Shut up, because you don't know the definition of mid. Go watch the fucking. Go read the fucking dictionary on the word mid. You low IQ freaking morons. You don't even know the definition of mid. Mid is a guy like Geno Smith. That's mid. Geno Smith is mid. But Jalen Hurts is not mid. If Jalen Hurts is mid, he wouldn't be in 2 Super Bowls, man. So cut that nonsense out. I'm tired of hearing that word. All I hear is he gets carried. And you know what? If he gets carried, he's still winning. Why can't your quarterback not get carried? Oh, that's right. He's not winning. Shut up. Shut up. You know, they're mad. They're jealous. And you know what? They are the definition of a team that just don't understand what it's like to win. You know, I don't care what you say about my quarterback, because guess what? My quarterback has Super Bowls. My quarterback has Super Bowls. What the fuck does your quarterback have? My quarterback brought a Lombardi trophy. What the fuck did your quarterback bring? Josh Allen, Josh Allen, Lamar, they didn't do shit for y'all. Y'all still scratching to make the Super Bowl. Y'all still scratching to make the Super Bowl. Say you can have your 1,000-yard passer. He don't win shit. He's a bitch in real life. He's a bitch in the playoffs, man. Because he don't win shit. He's not on demon time like my quarterback is. My quarterback's on demon time, bro. Every single time he's in the playoffs, he's on demon time. Your quarterback's on pussy time, bro. Because he don't win shit. He's a bitch and as a quarterback, man. You got a bitch-ass soft quarterback. It's like your bitch-ass fan base. Y'all ain't ready for war, man. Y'all not like that. My quarterback is like that. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott is not like that. Y'all try to hype him up like he's like that, but he's not like that. Joe Burrow is not like that. They're not sliming people, man. They're the ones getting slimed out, man. They're the ones that get on BS and can't back it up. Man, come on, bro. We are so tired of the narratives for Jalen Hurts. It gets annoying. All these Pee Wee Hermans do is they talk. Hey, Jalen Hurts is carried. So did fucking Troy Aikman. But you didn't have shit to say about him. So did Tom Brady with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You didn't say shit about him. So why the hell you saying shit about Jalen Hurts? It seems like you pick and choose what quarterback you want to talk about, but don't want to keep it real when it comes to other quarterbacks. I'm tired of being nice with people. I don't care if I curse or not. I'm tired of the disrespect to Jalen. It gets bothering, bro. It really does. You know, I say it don't bother me, but it does. What's going to happen when he wins this year? You going to sit there and say you just carried again? Yeah, so that's the narrative, man. So again, you know, they over there, they're disrespecting Jalen. He said, I'd rather have a Super Bowl than a winning quarterback. Bro, I'll take any quarterback, Jalen Hurts, over any other quarterback in the league. You know, I keep hearing, will anybody take Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson is fucking trash, bro. Lamar Jackson is fucking trash in the playoffs. Why would I take that bum-ass dude who can't even win in the post game? Shut your low, mediocre, shut up, you freaking, like, you just guys don't make sense. Lamar can't win in the playoffs. Why would I take him over Think about it, bro. If he can't beat Patty in the AFC, you think he's going to beat him in Philadelphia with the Eagles? Come on, man. You don't even make sense. Some people are remedial, man. Well, he throws a better ball. How does he throw a better ball? Jalen Hurts is beating him in stats. Again, the people that don't know football, Lamar Jackson's not a better quarterback. Lamar has MVPs because of running, not because of throwing. And that's what people don't want to say. They make excuses. He had a top 5 defense. You couldn't win shit with him. Patrick Mahomes is the only quarterback that I might consider taking over Jalen Hurts. Might. But that's if. I think Jalen Hurts is elite. I think Jalen Hurts is elite because when I look at elite quarterbacks, I look at elite quarterbacks that win. If you're a elite quarterback, you win Super Bowls, man. You could be a great quarterback. I don't look at elite as top passers. I look at elite as winning championships. That's just how I feel, bro. But that's what I'm on, man, because like I don't understand where people think that Jalen Hurts ain't elite. Jalen Hurts ain't elite, but Dak Prescott is? Come on, Dak's a fucking bum. Dak is 2-5 in the goddamn playoffs. How is he elite? Well, because he throws regular season stats? He throws it against bum teams. And what happens every single year? They don't want to talk about the fact that he loses to good teams. Or teams that were good that aren't good anymore. The Chiefs fell off last year. They didn't even make the playoffs. They are hyping George Pickens because he beat a team like the Chiefs who were ass. But he couldn't even beat the Vikings? When Jalen Hurts had a perfect QBR against them, Dak couldn't even score against them. In the red zone, they were one of the worst. Why couldn't Dak now win in the red zone? If he was such a great quarterback, he should be able to punch that in for 6. That dude is the most off. They stat pad his stats every single time. How many times are these guys down and they overtook? Dak had a great game. I saw a dude sit there and say Dak Prescott didn't lose that Packers. You are fucking lying. Why do y'all lie? Why do y'all lie? You know Dak didn't do good against the Packers. But you know, these Cowboy fans make it again. Again, clown music for them. They're over there making excuses, talking to how great their quarterback. Oh, where is it at, man? Yeah, it's what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. Making excuses. Making excuses for the quarterback. That's all one lady said who was a Cowboy fan. Dak Prescott didn't lose the 49ers game. Dak Prescott lost that 49ers game. Stop lying. Stop lying. Just because you're a Cowboy fan, does not mean you have to act like your quarterback didn't do nothing wrong. Hold your quarterback accountable. Have some decency and hold your quarterback accountable. You guys don't want to hold your quarterback accountable. You want to act like Dak Prescott does nothing wrong. Dak Prescott's a goddamn loser. He's not a win. Stop making it like your quarterback had nothing around. Your quarterback has talent. Now they're over there trying to dismiss the facts that they didn't have a roster. And over there said, well, you said Dix wasn't good. No, we didn't say that. We said that Dix wasn't good because he was on your team. Dix is a good corner. Y'all make so many excuses for your quarterback. Why can't your quarterback not make the pass to the division? If your quarterback was better than mine, how come he can't get to the national championship game when Jimmy Davis did? You want me speaking microphone for y'all to understand, bro? Like, why can't your quarterback not win? If Dak Prescott was so good, why does he have a 2-5 playoff game? If he was so good, why does he have a 2-5 playoff game, man? Why does he have why is he 2-5? I just don't know. We almost had training camp, man. What is it? Training camp is almost here, man. I can't wait for football season, bro. I'm done talking to goddamn fucking losers, man. I'm done talking to these ringless peasants. I'm done talking to these fucking losers who don't win shit. I'm done talking to fucking Bill fans who came and fucking backed their quarterback up because he's fucking trash. I'm done talking to Cowboy fans. They're fucking remedial, special ed, fucking special needs ass autistic people who don't know football. I'm done talking to them, bro. I'm done talking to lame ass dudes who the quarterback didn't even fucking make the playoffs, man. I'm done speaking to them, bro. It's enough is enough. Because once the season starts, all that talking about your quarterback being better, it goes out the window. It's 0-0. So I just want to let y'all know that, man, because once the season starts, it's over for y'all talking, right? Y'all say your quarterback's better, then show it on the goddamn field, man. Come and do us in, right? Y'all over there talking like y'all sliming people out, man. You Cowboy fans running around like your quarterback is going to slime people out. Man, come on, stop it, man. He's a pussy, bro. He's a bitch. He's bitch made for real as a quarterback, man. Stop it. Your quarterback's not on demon time. Your quarterback's not on demon time. Your quarterback does not scare nobody in demon time in the playoffs, man. Stop it. Your quarterback's a pussy. Your quarterback's bitch made. He's soft. He's weak. He's weak. He don't slime nobody out when it comes to playoff time. He gets the one slimed out. And gets sent home in a body bag most times. Or gets sent home out of the playoffs, man. He's in Cancun. He don't do shit. But y'all think he's that dude? I don't understand. I swear I did not subscribe to a bunch of Cowboy fans on Twitter, but they keep on popping up out of nowhere. What the fuck made y'all so special? Y'all don't do shit. Y'all don't win shit. Y'all keep bragging about your 5 Super Bowls, but yet you don't want to talk about Troy Aikman, who was carried. Wait a minute. If y'all mad because we compare our quarterback to Troy Aikman when he's the exact same guy. He had 4 Super Bowl championships when he barely threw the ball. You understand? Troy Aikman didn't even throw for 2,000 yards in a season at all. He threw in his career maybe, but not as a season starter. He threw almost 123 maybe a game. Not the season. I'm talking about a game. You trying to run around here like your quarterback was bombing shit, dude. Dude, if you watch Troy Aikman, he didn't even throw the ball as much. They ran the ball. And most times the touchdowns came off the fact that everybody was scared of Emmitt Smith. And that offensive line was different. But y'all don't want to talk about that. It pains y'all to understand your quarterback. Your quarterback is carried. Your quarterback is Troy Aikman, in your definition, was carried. He was mid. Now Cowboy fans are calling Troy Aikman mid. You weren't saying that when he won 4 Super Bowls, though, were you? Don't lie. You weren't. You now they're over there saying Troy Aikman was mid. I've been saying, man, shut the hell up. You weren't saying that shit, bro. You lying through your fucking teeth. You weren't saying Troy Aikman was mid. You were over there acting like he was the greatest quarterback. Y'all praised that man. Y'all had autographs with that man. Y'all were literally praising him like he was God over there. Man, stop it. You praise quarterbacks when they were good for y'all, but y'all don't like it now because now the quarterbacks that you don't like are on the rival teams. Because it's so hard for them to comprehend that Dak Prescott, is a bum. He's a bum in the playoffs. But they don't want to talk about it because it will hurt their feelings to talk about it. They run the ball. Yeah, he was the most penalized. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, man. Your quarterback threw 2 interceptions in a row. When you turn over the ball 3 times, I don't care what game it is, you will lose that game. Your quarterback did not make smart decisions. Your quarterback did not throw good footballs in critical situations. He threw in double coverage. Stop it. We all watched the exact same play. We all watched the same game. Stop making it like maybe your defense missed a tackle or 2, but your quarterback did not play good. Stop making like Dak Prescott is this innocent guy who has nothing to write. Stop doing that because you sound like a clown when you do that. You're not being real. And these Cowboy content creators who are on Twitter trying to defend Dak Prescott and say, Dak has nothing to write. You're lying. You're lying. And it's sad that you're defending him still when he's been nothing but a choker. You're lying. That 49ers game, Dak threw 3 interceptions in that game. Are you talking about the one with Brock Purdy? Really? He threw one in the first quarter. What is you talking about? Just because you don't throw one in the third, fourth quarter does not mean you were good. You still threw one in the first quarter and the second quarter. These guys don't comprehend nothing. They're like dummies. You're better off, again, I said it along, you're better off talking to a damn wall than a Cowboys fan. Go talk to your damn dog than a Cowboys fan because they have more smarts and intelligence and understand than these dumbass, stupid, delusional-ass Cowboy fans who sit there and say, no, they're not Cowboy fans, they're Dak fans. They're Dak fanboys. I mean, half of them have a Dak profile talk about Dak attack. Dak attack what? He didn't attack shit when he played Jordan Love. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. Y'all 13-year-old little boys living off a dream that y'all never will witness, and that is glory winning. And some of y'all that witness, I witnessed the Cowboys win Super Bowls. Bro, you're about to have gray hair on your head, man. Grow the fuck up and stop living in your 90s, man. We in 2000s. We don't care what you did back then. Because if you want to bring back then let's bring the Eagles and the Eagles championships in the 1960. Y'all don't want to do that. Because if you want to bring then the Eagles won 3 Super Bowls. Fuck it. Stop bringing old shit every time. Y'all weird like that, man. No one is talking about your dusty ass Super Bowls, bro. We don't care. We don't care. First of all, they don't come from the same material as now. Most of them are out of business. They don't even make the same material for these Super Bowl rings that y'all claim, and half of them don't even have the same. They don't have. Y'all have rhinestones. We have gems in them bitches, man. Stop. Y'all still talking about your Super Bowls that y'all won. Jerry Jones had fucking hair on his head. The man is literally almost bald. Like, think about it, bro. The pigskin was different. They were fat as hell back then. They're a little bit, they're a little bit less fat when you catch the ball, man. Stop. The rules have changed. Get with the times, man. It's not about what you did back then. It's about what you've done now. You have done nothing. You've done nothing. You can't show me no merchandise of your Cowboys Super Bowl. You don't have any. You can't show me a video of Dak Prescott in the Super Bowl because it's not existing. You got to go back in your old days and show the glory days of the 90s, man, when most of the division was trash. Maybe one of them was good, and that might be the Giants, and maybe Washington. But the Eagles were trash then. Okay? So stop it, man. Stop trying to live off the not. Most of y'all wouldn't even witness that. So, I mean, the fact that if I didn't witness shit as a Cowboy fan, I would not be sitting there bragging about 5 Super Bowls. Most of y'all weren't even born the time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Stop taking shit off something you never witnessed. That's goofy. That's lame as hell. Most of y'all are 30 years old. If you're 30 years old, you didn't see shit. Shut up. Shut up. If you're 30 years old, you didn't stop claiming shit you didn't see. Because that's goofy as hell. Number one. Right? If you have a Dak profile pic and you're talking about, I know you're 15 years old. Because nobody's walking around with a Dak profile on a pic and Twitter, man. I don't even respond to them. A Dak attack. Dak attack what? Y'all weird, man. Like, this is why I don't go on Twitter, bro. I sit there on Twitter. I'm like, bro, is this guy's moron? There must be something wrong. I don't want to make fun of him because some people are, some people have a disability, but it's like, is this guy stupid? I'm watching this Cowboy concert. About, yeah, Dak Prescott going to win a Super Bowl. Bro, he came and win a division round. What are you talking about? He came and win a division round. How is he going to go to the Super Bowl when he came and passed the division round? Make that make sense for me. Y'all weird, bro. Stop mentioning a quarterback, dude. Go do something. Go win something before you talk crazy about a quarterback. Because your quarterback our quarterback's been to 2 Super Bowls. He brought something back. What did your quarterback bring? An L? An L? What did he bring? He didn't bring the hardware back to that city. He brought an L, a lose, a loss. He didn't do shit. Y'all sitting there on Twitter trying to compare they're literally trying to compare their playoff win with the Buccaneers game to a Super Bowl. How is that even comparable? And you got Cowboy fans trying to compare Dak Prescott winning a wild card game, comparing that to a Super Bowl, say, that means he's better? What is you talking about? That's not even the same atmosphere. You're not even talking nothing at that point. These guys have lost their minds. They're not even point talking to them. They have gotten dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber as we speak. There's no point in talking to them. I sit back and I try to respond to them, but I'm like, bro, these guys are remedial. I'd rather go talk to a damn wall. Hey, matter of fact, let me talk to the damn. Hey, how you're? Because I can't talk to them. They're stupid. They're dumb. It's like talking to a 30-year-old man-child who's still living off the 90s, bro. The 90s are gone, buddy. Stop living off your 5 Super Bowls. You got Coast Cowboy, who's the biggest troll, who has witnessed supposedly Super Bowls, bro, but you haven't won shit currently. Why are you on Twitter trolling? You didn't even make the playoffs last year. If I was a team that didn't make the playoffs, if I was an Eagle fan that didn't make the playoffs, I wouldn't be talking crazy the way I'd be doing. I'd be shutting up. Because what am I going to say? I didn't even make the playoffs. When did we start letting losers who don't even make the playoffs talk? When did that start becoming a thing? I got a Bears fan on Twitter trying to talk crazy. Bro, Caleb Williams didn't even do shit compared to Jalen. Shush up. Your quarterback was literally helped by a running game, man. Stop it. Stop comparing your quarterback who came and get past Matthew Stafford when Jalen's beating him in the biggest game, and your quarterback came and do that. Shut up. I get sometimes disrespectful when I got losers trying to DM me to Josh Allen bet. Josh Allen's a loser. He didn't bring hardware to your city. Hush. Go find a Jets fan to talk to. Ringless peasant. I don't understand how you a Bills fan coming to DM me. What the hell you DM me for? Go DM a Broncos fan who beat y'all out the playoffs. Stop DMing me. We're not on the same level. My quarterback has owned y'all every single time Josh played Jalen. He's outplayed y'all quarterback, man. Stop DMing me. We're not the same. We go to Super Bowls. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. We've been to NFC Championship. You can't even get past an AFC Championship game to even get to a Super Bowl, man. Get out of our faces, dude. We don't even want to talk to y'all. Talk to me when you win something. Talk to me when you win something. I don't want to talk to none of y'all, bro. If you're not on winning terms, if you're not a Seahawks fan, close your mouths until the season start. I don't want to talk to you. If you're a ringless dude, I really don't want to talk to you. This is nothing to talk to you. I go to my team's been to Super Bowls. How many has yours been to? Well, it's because you're. Shut up, man. Shut up. Show me the rings. Show me the rings. I don't want to talk to you. Hush up. I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to talk to you. Show me your Super Bowl rings. If that, be quiet. Get out my face. Like, I'm really on that this year, man. I'm not playing with nobody. If my quarterback wins another Super Bowl, you better get off my fucking YouTube chat. I'm trying to tell you right now. You better unsubscribe. Because I'm not going to play around this year. I'm getting tired of it. This year, if my quarterback wins, it's not for all these fans. I'm telling you right now, man. I've sat back and I listened to all these dudes talk. There's no more talking. I'm closing my mouth for the rest of the season. I'm going to wait for week 1. I might not make a video or a live stream until the season starts. That's how desperate I know my quarterback's going to go out and ball. I got faith in my quarterback. See, some of y'all don't even have faith in your quarterback to get the job done because your quarterback's really a bitch in real life as a quarterback. He's not like that. He's not on demon time like my quarterback is. And see, y'all talk about stats all you want. Your stats don't do shit in the playoffs. We don't care. I don't care if my quarterback throws for 4,000 yards, 5. He gets the damn job done. Does your quarterback get the job done? No, he don't. He doesn't. See, everybody's so worried about 4K. I had an Eagle fan tell me, Jalen Him throw 4K. Why do you care, man? He goes to Super Bowls, bro. I keep saying it, man. Go root for another quarterback. You don't like our quarterback so much. You don't like our team. Go root for another team, bro. Why do you care how many yards he throws to? Honestly, who cares? Well, he's not elite. He's not elite. It sounds like you have an emotional reaction. Are you okay, bro? He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won 1. Be quiet. You weren't saying that when you were at the damn parade. Shut up. You weren't saying that when he was holding the Lombardi trophy. You were jumping up and down in your little house and shit like that. Yeah, he's a Super. So be quiet. Stop listening to these damn idiots on ESPN. Be quiet. Because he wins. I don't care if Jalen throws for 15,000 yards. I don't care about them. They're not paying his contract. They're there the one thing only, to hate on him. That's their job. They have to hate on him to make him a champion. So what did Jalen say after the Super Bowl? If it makes all the hate, the hate has to make me a Super Bowl champion, to keep it coming. That was his words. You think I care what people say? Oh, Jalen don't throw for 4,000, but he wins. How much your quarterback win? See, at this point, this is what we're going to do, man. If you're not a winner, stay off my chat respectfully. I don't want to collab with you. We're not talking nothing. I'm only talking to winners this year. Because I think we got to start realizing, no, I'll still collab with people like division rivals. I ain't going to do. But the people who don't win, shut up. That's what we're going to do from now on. We're not going to respond to no Cowboys fan unless it's week 1 or it's week, rival week, and we have to bring consecrators on here. That's fine. But in the comments, we're not responding to y'all anymore. We're not going to respond to y'all in the comments. When you sit there and try to troll, we're not going to do that. We're going to annoy y'all like we always do for 32 years. You don't win shit. We're not even going to respond to y'all. So if you come in the comments, we're going to pretend we don't see you. Where is he? I don't see no winning. I can't find you. I can't find you. We're not even going to respond to you Cowboy fans anymore. So you could come in the comments, you could talk crazy. We're not going to respond to you. We're going to pretend that you're invisible, right? We're going to pretend that we put you on punishment. right? And that means we're not going to listen to you. We're not going to talk to you. We're just not going to interact with y'all, right? Because you're children. We know that in deep down, y'all man-childs. You're 40 years old trying to lift off the 5 Super Bowls that most of y'all didn't even witness. You were sipping your Spider-Man sippy cup in the 90s. You were still watching probably WWE if you were 10 years old, watching Hulk Hogan and Andre. We don't want to talk to y'all anymore. We done talking to y'all. We have finally had enough of y'all. We are not going to respond to y'all on Twitter anymore. That's what Eagle fans, we are not going to respond to you. And I wish every Eagle fan do this. Stop responding to them. If they talk shit about Jalen, don't even respond to them. And I got to start doing that too, because I start getting mad too when I start responding to them. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to pretend they don't exist, because they don't exist to me. They don't. They're not my equal anymore. They are not a team that I fear. And the thing is, they think because their quarterback is on the rankings that their quarterback, let them. Because we're going to find out which quarterback is. And I don't want no excuse this year when your quarterback fails again. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, this year it's going to be different for me. I'm not going to go again. I'm not going to say, oh, congratulations. No, man. You better hope my quarterback doesn't win a Super Bowl this year. I got some of y'all pinned too, by the way. Some of the people in the comments that were talking about my shit, I got y'all pinned, though. So after this year, I'm going to come back to your comment. I'm going to come back to your comments. Yeah, the ones I pinned, did you think I pinned y'all because I liked your comment? No, I pinned y'all because I want to remember that comment. See, I like receipts. And receipts are a great thing, because when you said shit about my quarterback, I'm going to come back to your comments and say, so what did you think about Jalen Hurts now? He's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Now what's up? And you ain't going to have nothing to say. If you come in my comments talking crazy, I'm going to pin it so I can remember who you is. So I can come back and tell you, hey, by the way, did your quarterback go to the playoffs? Oh, be quiet. Shush. But I bet you won't respond, half of y'all. Because y'all talk in the offseason. This is what y'all do. You're talking the offseason, but your mouth is closed during the regular seasons. When we're in the playoffs and you're barely scratching your way to the playoffs, because we know deep down you're not going to the Super Bowl. Half of y'all teams are not even going to make the playoffs this year. Half of y'all teams are not even going to win anything. Most of your quarterbacks are going to be choke artists like they always are. The Josh Allens. We already know who your quarterback is deep down. We all know that your quarterback's not going to win shit. But you know who's going to win shit? Jalen will. And you know deep down Jalen will win shit, because that's what Jalen's been doing since he got into the league, since he's been owning y'all. Y'all mad because your quarterback can't do what Jalen's doing. He don't throw for 4,000. He don't need to. He has a Super Bowl. What does your quarterback have? Well, he was carrying. Oh, who cares? He still wins, though. What you going to do about it? Do something. Do something. Make my quarterback have to throw. You think my quarterback can't throw? Make him throw. Make him throw. Tell your defense coordinator to stop letting Barkley beat you. Y'all get so mad, but it's like make my quarterback have to throw. Show me he's pussy for real. Show him he's not like that, because every time he's played y'all and you say he's not like that, he's torn you all up. Why is that? I thought he couldn't throw. Spags thought the same thing. I heard him say that he had nightmares after the game, but he can't throw, right? I love that, man. So play that game again one more time, just for fun. Play that game. Play like he can't throw, so we can bomb balls down y'all defense's throat. So we can send Smithy on a go route and burn y'all. So we can send Smithy on a deep throw and have y'all get cooked up, man. Because most of your corners can't cover receivers anyway. You know what I'm saying? We know Washington, they're done. Week 1 is over for them. They're just happy they're playing us. Week 1, it's a body for them. And they know their quarterback's not even healthy right now. And they're in a bad situation right now. And they don't even know it yet. They woke up a demon. They woke up a demon, man. And I'm telling you right now, Jalen Hurts is going to collect. All the receipts that you've been saying about Jalen Hurts, you say he's not like that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We got receipts, man. Everybody got receipts of someone saying about our quarterback. All the people on TikTok talking shit. We got receipts. I just want to let you know, don't be blocking people when they come after you. You did this, not us. We didn't do. We sat back. We let y'all talk. We let y'all run your mouth. We let y'all say quarterback saying he ain't this, he ain't that. He's not at 4,000 yards, but he wins. But it don't matter. But we let y'all talk. Just let us talk when he wins. Okay? Can y'all do that? Just let us have a moment. You sit there and you shut the fuck up like a good boy or a good girl, whatever you want to be, and just let us enjoy a moment, right? Because when your quarterback don't win nothing, I just want you to be a good boy and sit down and be quiet. Be a simpleton like you is. A simpleton is mean when you have no intelligence. Most of y'all don't, okay? And just hush. I keep saying it, man. The week is starting to become, as we keep going along every single day, it's getting closer to football season. You're running out of time. So get all that out now, because when the regular season comes around and your quarterback don't win nothing, just let us have our time, man. Just let us have our time. Don't be crying to Eagle fans are coming after me. They're so mean. Nah, man, you did that to yourself. You want to be on demon time, right? And talk. And that's what you did. We tried to tell you to shut up, but you didn't want to do that. So I just want to let you know, don't be crying when Eagle fans come in your DMs and say, hey, man, hey, what's up with all that talking? And you over there say, Eagle fans are mean to me. Nah, man, you tried to act tough. You were on that tough shit. So now when you get corrected, I want you to sit there and have your mouth closed. Because you weren't closing your mouth in the offseason. Nah, you were talking. That's what you were doing. And I'm talking to you Cowboy fans too. Because most of y'all like hiding when the season ends, man. Because some of y'all not around when your quarterback don't win shit. Some of y'all disappear. Some of you consecrated, you Cowboy consecrated. Let's keep it real, right? Some of y'all like disappearing when the pressure's on y'all. I just want to let you know, we try to warn y'all. We tried to warn y'all to shut up. Y'all didn't want to take that advice. So my advice to you, if you're still running your mouth, is to shut up until your quarterback does something. But keep talking. No, we want you to keep talking. We want you to keep talking. We love it because we're going to have a lot to say after this season. We're going to find out who your quarterback really is. Is he Himothy or not? We try to warn y'all. No, don't talk about how Eagle fans are this evil. No, we tried to warn y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen. You kept on doing this. That's all you did in your offseason. You said Jalen Hurts was the cool. Stand on that. We're sitting back. We're laughing. We're sitting back. We're just sitting back. We're going to enjoy the moment because we already know who our quarterback is. I know who my quarterback is. See, y'all don't even know who your quarterback is. That's the thing about it. You don't have anything to say about your quarterback other than he can't get there. Our quarterback's gotten there twice. Our quarterback has won a division twice with a horrible offensive coordinator, by the way. But he had a bad year, right? Cool. Just don't run. Don't go in there. Don't be acting like Eagle fans are mean, and because I know what they're going to say. Oh, Eagle fans are the worst fans in the world. No, we try to warn y'all. You were being disrespectful. And we try to warn y'all. You did this. You acted tough and you wanted to run your mouth. We tried to warn y'all to shut up. But you didn't want to do that. No, you want to act hard at. You want to be Mr. Badass. So cool. Let's see who's Mr. Badass when the season starts and your quarterback don't win shit. We just gonna sit there and let this thing play out because we know half of the times it's gonna play out the way we all want it. See, half of the times y'all spark up a conversation that didn't even need to go there. See, half of you Cowboy contractors, you should just be having your mouth closed. We tried to warn y'all that this was not your year to talk. You still ran your mouth. So I just want to let you know. When Eagle fans do come in your comment section and you sitting there trying to act like, here comes Eagle. No. You did that to yourself. See, we try to warn y'all to shut up. We try to we try to be nice, and Eagle fans ain't mean, but y'all keep on playing with us. And we try to tell y'all we're not like y'all think we are. We're not gonna be on, oh, we're gonna let y'all. No, we're gonna sit back and let y'all talk all day. And when it's time to collect, we come and collect. We ain't horrible people, but we're not gonna let nobody just sit there and talk crap and then think we're not gonna respond. Heck no, we just let y'all say whatever you want. And when the season comes around, when your quarterback don't even make the division round, you Bill fans, all you people don't even win shit, you sit back and then we come in the comments and say, hey, by the way, hey, how about your quarterback? Now shut up. Now it's our turn. Because now you talked all this shit in the offseason, but now it's our turn. Because how many times have you did this? 2022, a Giant fan came in my club and said, you're not going to win. The next time I said, bro, I don't want to hear from a Giant fan. We beat y'all. Shut up. See, I don't play around when it comes to these fan bases. I just let them talk. And when the season comes around, that's when I talk. Because I know who my quarterback is. Some of y'all don't even know who your quarterback is. Some of y'all don't even know who your quarterback is to this day. Half of y'all don't even know who your quarterback is as a football. Y'all still making excuses for Dak, and he's been in the league for how many years? When you're going to give it up? Again, we try to warn y'all to shut up. You didn't want to do that. You didn't want to take our advice. You wanted to be Mr. Badass. You wanted to be a gangster. You wanted to be hard on Twitter to get followers. Cool. We got you. Just know we got something for y'all this after this season. We're gonna find out who your quarterback really is. Is he really Timothy or not? Is he really on demon time or not? Because we know our quarterback's on demon time. Every time he goes in that playoffs, he's on demon time. He's on demon time, and he's on demon time this year. Yeah, all the people that said ain't cool, we sit back. We're gonna let this play out because we know half of the times y'all been wrong about him. Oh, he can't win this. He can't throw the ball. Really? Okay. Then explain me how is he beating Spags? In order to beat Spags, you got to be able to throw the ball. But, he's not on nothing, right? He's not going to do it again. He has a new offense. He's not, here we go again. Oh, it's Jalen Him. Oh, okay. That's cool. He's mid. He's this. He's trash. These quarter. Okay, cool. I just want to know what's going to be the response when Jalen wins another bowl. Because it's going to happen. And you better prepare for us. You think we're worse 2 years ago, and when we won it, you haven't seen nothing yet. You have not seen nothing yet. This ain't about 2 years ago. It wasn't about just Jalen. It was about more of Giant fans leaving Saquon Barkley go. It was more of Jalen got respect. This year, it's about Jalen because everybody's saying he can't win without AJ Brown. This is about him winning without AJ Brown. If he wins without AJ Brown, y'all better close your damn mouths. Right? Because, he won without AJ Brown. So that would make him elite, right? I'm just going to let this play out, man. I'm not even going to respond to them anymore, bro. It's no point of it. Y'all just continue. Just talk more, man. Just talk more because more receipts going to come out for y'all. We're just going to sit back and enjoy this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to sit back. It's one of my days when the Eagles are playing. I'm going to say, damn, I thought he couldn't throw. You know what I'm saying? I thought he couldn't throw. You know what I'm saying? And we try to warn y'all. So, it's going to be funny when this happens. You say, and our quarterback won a Super Bowl. Hey, he's going to win another one this year. I got a feeling he'll be back. See, unlike Cowboy fans who predict their quarterback winning the Super Bowl, we already seen our quarterback do it. Unlike Cowboy fans who predict their quarterback, though, we saw our quarterback with our own 2 eyeballs, right? Because clearly they don't have eyeballs, right? Do it. Not once, but twice. He's been there twice, and he's won one once. So we can say that because we've been there and done it, and we did it against the best quarterback, and Jalen's outplayed him twice. What has your quarterback done again? That's right. He can't beat the Packers, but he's going to do it. It's like he was going to make the NFC Championship game last year, right? Yeah, sure. It's like the boy that cried wolf, right? The Cowboy fans go woof, woof, and it's like there's no woof. And when they over there trying to hype Dak Prescott up because he lied too much. They're a bunch of damn liars. They over there making excuse for him. They're out here making lies for him. They're out here trying to defend his bum. And it's like, what you guys came to be real. You're not Cowboy fans, you're Dak fans. Stop calling yourself consecrated Cowboy fans. You should change your name to Dak Fanboys. That's your name. right? Because I'm an Eagles fan. If my quarterback does horrible, I'm going to criticize him, just like I criticize my coach. The thing is, you won't criticize nobody on your damn team. The only thing you will criticize won't be Dak. It'll be anybody else. You'll critique your coach. You'll critique anybody. We criticize the quarterbacks. Y'all don't even do that. You defend him 24/7 when he's been awful. Y'all don't even take accountability. They always say, oh, if Dak was horrible. I said Dak was horrible. You didn't say Dak was horrible. You were making excuses for him. Stop sitting there trying to say you're real. This is the problem when Cowboy fans say, I'm real. I'm not like these other Cowboy fans. Yeah, you are. You're the same thing. Stop. Well, I've never found a Cowboy fan that has not been delusional one time yet. Maybe the only one will be Cowboy fans. That's it. But everybody else is delusional. I'm Breezy might be the other one. You know what I'm saying? That might be the other one that's realistic because he actually calls his quarterback out. And a lot of Dak fans don't like that. But I respect him because he actually calls his quarterback out. You know what I'm saying? If your quarterback is 2-5, you're not going to sit there and try to defend him. But most of these Cowboy fans, they want their quarterback to be our quarterback. They're sitting there trying to make up stuff, trying to act like he wasn't the real reason why they lost, trying to act like he is this guy, trying to act. They've shown highlights of him beating the bad teams and say, Dak was disrespected. Dak's a bum. Stop trying to make your quarterback something he's not. He's not elite. He doesn't do nothing elite because when it comes to playoffs, when it's the most important position, he doesn't do Billy squat. The playoffs is what matters. I don't care about the regular. That's why I get mad at Cowboy fans when he come on my streams. Like when Boss Cowboy came on my stream, you want to know why he blocked me? Because I told him he was delusional. And then when he came on my stream, I out-debated him. Trying to tell me, would you rather have Dak or Jalen? I'd rather have the Super Bowl MVP. Why the hell would I want Dak? He don't win shit. Well, would you rather have A.J. Brown or I'd rather have my receivers? Why? They don't win shit. Why would I want anybody on your team? They don't win shit. They're a bunch of damn losers. He tried to tell me, oh, Mozzie's going to have a better year than Jordan Davis. I said, Mozzie Smith is a bum. And he couldn't handle that. Then he tried to tell me, then he tried to act like, so I try to make this is what I try to say Eagle fans delusional. Bro, you're delusional. You can't even talk football with me. You just said Mozzie's better than Jordan. That's a lie. And you just said, who would you rather have? Dak Prescott, who's 2-5 and can't win a division round over a guy that's been in 2 Super Bowls. Who the hell do you think I would rather have? The guy that's been in 2 Super Bowls. Are we serious right now? But I'm delusional. I guess the guy who's been to 2 Super Bowls, you'd rather have a guy that's 2-5. See, that's loser mentality right there. You know, and some of these Cowboy fans rather have Dak Prescott because he's a stat guy. He's Tony Romo to them. He is Tony Romo Jr. That's what he is. And the thing is, they want to act like Tony Romo and Dak are not the same. They are. That's the black version of Tony Romo, a stat quarterback. Tony Romo was a stat quarterback who couldn't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? Good quarterback in the regular season doesn't win shit. He's a bum in the playoffs. It's him. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for these people, man, to eat their words, man. Enough is enough. I'm not responding to no Cowboys fan, bro. So if you're a Cowboys fan, you come in like, I'm just ignoring you, bro. I'm ignoring you. I'm going to focus on because I already know who my quarterback is. Some of y'all don't even know who your quarterback is. Oh, you do, and you just don't want to accept it. And that's cool, right? Just keep talking. Do this. Keep talking. Run your mouth on Twitter. Act like you're going to do something. Just know receipts are going to be collected. And when it's demon time, we always come and collect. So when you're out here lying and trying to act like you're quarter, just know we didn't do nothing. Y'all did this. We try to warn y'all to shut up and close your mouth. Eagle fans, King DV has said many times to Cowboy fans in the chat to shut up. They didn't want to listen. LB tried to warn y'all to shut up. You didn't want to listen. So I'm telling you right now, don't get mad. Don't be blocking Eagle fans. No, man. You did this to yourselves. You didn't want to be quiet. It's cool. We can't force you to be quiet, right? Because that's a fortunately beautiful thing about America. You're allowed to have your opinion, even though it's stupid and makes no sense. But you're allowed to have your opinion. That's unfortunate what we have to do. We have to listen to dumb Cowboy fans all through the offseason talk about how great their quarterback is when he came and win a division round. That's the beauty of America. We got to listen to these idiots talk about how their quarterback is so much better than Jalen, but he can't win in the big ones. You know what I'm saying? Because the list shows him that he's better than Jalen. You know what I'm saying? I guess. And then they say we're jealous of the list. How the hell are we jealous of the list? We got a Super Bowl MVP. Why the hell would we be jealous of the list? We're upset the way he was treated. We're not upset that he didn't make the list. We know he didn't make the list. But there's a reason why he didn't make the list was was not because of the stats. It was because they don't think he's a guy who would beat teams down the field, which is a lie. It has nothing to do. See, the list didn't come out. What people don't understand, you read what Jeremy Fowler said, and what he said on Get Up, it wasn't because they didn't think it was a good quarterback. No, scouts said he was a good quarterback. They said they liked him. It was because they don't fear him. Defense don't fear him, which is crazy because defense feared him every time he was throwing that ball on him. You know what I'm saying? Because Saquon didn't do shit. Who was throwing the ball? But, it is what it is. It's just another reason for Jalen to attack them this year. And you know what? Jalen uses the fool. He doesn't sit back. He doesn't worry about a list. He's not out here talking. He's just going to sit back and do his thing. So we're upset the fact that you put guys like Baker Mayfield, guys like all these other quarterbacks above him. And that's disrespectful because Baker Mayfield is fucking trash. He's not a good quarterback. He's a mediocre quarterback at best. He has a mouth on him, that's for damn sure. I mean, talking crazy about Quinion Mitchell when he shut you down and had one catch. And then I got a Buccaneers fan on Twitter. Another thing, a Buccaneers fan on Twitter trying to sit there and act like he showed a clip. I don't know if you saw. He tried to attack an Eagle fan by showing the clip of Quinion Mitchell's rookie year, but he forgot that that's not even the same game where Baker Mayfield was shown that Netflix clip. That was when he went against Quinion Mitchell the second time. And he ended up getting belt to ass by these defensive players that he was talking shit to. So when he was talking shit to Jalen Carter was wrecking his shit. So, the fact that Baker Mayfield was running his mouth and forgot we had demons on that team that remember what you said and came to collect. Oh, man. Baker Mayfield's a bum, man. He didn't win shit. Didn't he lose to Jaden Daniels, man? Come on, bro. I'm tired of talking about these quarterbacks. That's why we were so upset. It was nothing to do with the list, man. We know our quarterback was disrespected. He's always been disrespected. How many times they put guys like Kellen Mond about him? Where's Kellen Mond at? Nowhere to be found. Again, these quarterbacks are not going to be found again. Jalen's going to keep his job because that's what Jalen does. He proves himself time after time after time after time after time after time after time. Everybody said he was going to lose his job. He was going to lose to Deshaun Watson. He was going to lose to Russell Wilson. Where's that at? Right? Oh, you're going to drop. Kenny Pickett's going to take his job. You remember in the offseason in training camp, Kenny Pickett was doing better than Jalen. Come on, man. Get out of here with that, bro. Gardner Mitchell's going to take his job. Come on, get out of here with that. Carson Strong going to take his job. Come on, get out of here, man. How many times are you going to say a quarterback's going to take his job? Y'all running out of quarterbacks. What's next one? You're going to sit there and try to act like another quarterback's going to come in here and take his job again? If that's what you got to do to make him a champion, hey, go for it. Keep doing what you got to do, bro. It's working. It's working because he's been to 2 Super Bowls now. So whatever you're doing with the hate, it's fueling him to be better. So keep doing what you do. Keep saying Dak is better than Jalen. Keep saying Josh Allen's better than Jalen. If you put the blah, 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 it's cool. You're making him a Super Bowl champion. Jalen thrives off the hate. Don't y'all goofballs know that by now? Why do you continue? You're doing what he wants him, what you want him to do. He feeds off the negativity and use it in a way that helps him be better. Y'all are goofballs. Y'all stupid. Y'all don't even know how to hurt this quarterback in the right way, man. That's the sad part about it. You don't even know how to hurt him because y'all dumb. You're giving him fuel to be better. I mean, is your goal to make him better? Or your goal is to make him horrible? Which one is it? Because you're not doing a good job. If you keep on hating on him and you keep on downing him, you're only helping him get better. But I guess, man. Keep talking, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We try to warn y'all, man, and we're done warning y'all. So it is what it is, man. Nina, how you doing? Appreciate it for coming. I'm done talking to these people, bro. I really am. I get enough with it. I'm gonna let y'all sit back and enjoy y'all off season, whatever y'all do. Pretend y'all good. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find because I know exactly what happened. See, I'm tired of people trying to tell me what my quarterback did. My quarterback had a bad offensive coordinator. My quarterback also had a head coach that didn't put him in good position. Nick knows that. See, I don't think Nick is going to be a problem this year. He knows better not to get involved, right? And the thing is, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be fine because he's going to stay out the way. That's your only hope is to have a bad year with Jalen if Nick gets in the way. But if Nick stays out the way, he's going to be fine. He's going to stay out the way because he knows better. He knows what he did. He's going to fix that. I trust Nick to stay out the way. We're gonna be fine this year. The question is, y'all gonna be fine. See, I always wanted an offense coordinator like the Sean McVay offense because I said, what will my quarterback do? Y'all run around here talking about your quarterback could do, and what could he do with Sean McVay type of offense? Because I've seen him do it before. See, the funny thing is, y'all don't understand that he's been doing this for a while. It's nothing new to him. Y'all just new to this program. We've been knowing who our quarterback was. We've been saying, get him an offensive mind, offense coordinator. We've been saying that. I've been screaming that for a while. Get him an offensive mind, either head coach or offense coordinator, right? They did that this year. Y'all in trouble. I'm trying to tell you, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble because this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted someone new. I wanted an offense coordinator that came from McVay, guess who that is? Sean Mann. Well, he don't call plays. Neither do most of these offense. See, that's the part where people want to say, most of these offense coordinators didn't call plays. You think they imagine learn how to call plays out of nowhere? No. They took jobs like this to get better. So the fact that people forgot that Sean Mann actually did call an offense in the Shrine Bowl, but then that's another story for intelligent people who don't know football because they're over there saying you didn't call plays. Neither did Christian Parker, but you're whole hyping him up. That's the funny part about it. Neither did Christian Parker. He's never called a defensive, never been a defense coordinator. He's been a cornerback coach. He's been a DB cornerback coach. He's never called plays as a defense coordinator. But y'all hype him up. The difference is Sean Mann has called in the Shrine Bowl. What did Christian Parker call in any Shrine Bowl? Nothing. The Shrine Bowl is still him calling plays. And when he called plays, they were good. But, he didn't call plays. Okay, cool. He didn't. That's another thing we can add to the list, guys. Our offense coordinator is inexperienced. Cool, right? We add that to the list. So when we win, all the receipts, right? The Shrine Bowl, he didn't call plays. Jalen Hurts ain't good. So far, you're running out of. This is gonna be fun. Who else? Quinion Mitchell. He's not better than all these corners. Okay, cool. Who else? What else? Saquon Barkley's watch. Cool. We'll add that to the list. That's 4 things now. That's 4 things, right? The offensive coordinator good, right? The head coach, he's not okay. You don't want to answer. Listen, I promise Nick Sirianni, but don't sit there and try to tell me that one of these coaches, like I don't know, there was one coach that I disagree should be on the list. Who was that? There was one coach that I didn't even know. There's because they did it. Listen, Nick Sirianni might not be a great coach, but don't sit there and say he's not top 10. That I said he's not top 3. The fact that he didn't even make that list, that's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, Nick is not a great offensive mind head coach, but don't ever disrespect him and say he's not on the same level as most of these other. I'm sorry. Can someone tell me how the fuck is some of these other coaches who don't even get to the playoffs better than him? Like, I understand you don't want to put McVay. Cool, McVay, I get. You want to say Kyle Shanahan because when he's I get that. But don't tell me these other coaches that don't even win shit are better than him. That's disrespectful, right? Because it's one thing to say, okay, Nick might not be great. We know that. We know we have our issues. Listen, I am real with Nick. Do I think he's a great offensive coach? No. Do I think that he's good when he's offensive coordinator? Yes. But don't sit there and say all these other coaches like who did they put? They put Mike Vrabel, the guy that lost the Super Bowl. You talking about a guy that lost the Super Bowl that couldn't even get his quarterback right? Are you serious right now? That's disrespectful. Mike Vrabel is not better than Nick. He's not. I wouldn't even take him over Nick. I'm saying when I do that, I'd be joking. Mike Vrabel is not a better coach than Nick. Not. And you're sitting there trying to say he's like that is disrespectful. Then you have. Let me make sure I got the list right. You have Matt LaFleur on the list. Have you seen his quarterback? Have you seen his quarterback? Dude, where has he done nothing? He has done nothing. You want to say McVay's not better? Cool, I get that. McVay, I get it. Won a Super Bowl, I get that. McVay, you want to say great? Okay, cool. Kyle Shanahan, I get that, right? You want to say you beat him? Okay, cool. But don't say these other coaches are better. That's disrespectful. So now you're trying to disrespect Nick. That's 5, right? I got my issues with Nick. My issue with Nick is he can't call plays. He gets involved. Do I think he's a great coach? No. Do I think it's the worst coach out there? No, right? There's worse coaches out there, right? But to sit there and say that 15 other different coaches even make the top list is crazy. It's disrespectful, right? My issues with Nick is the fact that he can't call plays. Or he doesn't do anything when time. Like last year, he should have gotten involved with Kevin too. That's my problem with him. But to sit there and put guys like Mike Vrabel who lost, bro, did you not see him get outplayed? Did you not see him get outcoached by that Seahawks head coach, a rookie? Come on, man. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. That's cool. Nick is not a top coach, but Jalen Hurts not a top quarterback. Oh, that's funny. So which one is it? Is Jalen better? Okay, so they're not okay. Cool. All right, I got it. Listen, man, the list keeps going up. It keeps going up. Y'all going to have a lot to say after the season. Y'all get to figure that out yourself. We try to tell y'all, but you didn't want to listen to us, right? You want to make these lists, that's fine. You're only going to help our team, right? You don't want to put Jalen. You want to disrespect us. It's funny. Our rankings don't even get top 10, but we're a super team. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Where's the list at, man? I gotta find that, bro. Like they were disrespectful. They really were. I saw the list. I didn't even know what to say. I was dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Like I couldn't even believe that I was watching. Where's it at, man? Do I still have that? What is it? This one? I can't believe I have that. I mean, this is their list. And like, explain to me, how is it that the Chargers offense, how is the Chargers head coach better than Nick? Like, I understand if you want to say McVay, but the Chargers head coach didn't even win a playoff game, and he's better than Nick. That is where I'm like, bro, like, okay, you don't want to put him in top 5. I get that. He's not top 5. But to sit there and say that a head coach who came and made Justin Herbert successful is better than Nick? Come on, bro. Get out of here, bro. That is horrible. That is what they're doing, bro. But Jalen's not. So wait, if Jalen's not a top 10 quarterback and our head coach not top 10, then damn, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what they do, bro. This is what they do. Like Nick is not the greatest coach ever. You want to say that's fine. You don't want to put him in top 5, but to sit there and say that some of these coaches are better when they don't even win a playoff game or pass an AFC Championship game, and you want to put them above, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's take a look at the list, man. You're trying to tell me that Chargers guy is better than how he don't even win a playoff game. He can't even make his quarterback look good. His quarterback can't even make him look good. But you want to say he's better than Nick. My problem with Nick is he's not top 5. But don't sit there and say he's not in this conversation. That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. You're now saying that these coaches are better. The guy couldn't, one of them came and win a playoff game with Justin Herbert. One of them came and win a playoff game. I mean, what are we talking about? Like this is, I didn't go that far and said I'll take the coach over the Chargers. I didn't even say the Chargers coach was better. I said McVay wasn't better because we know McVay can make, like, listen, McVay is different, right? We know that. Like, we can talk about McVay is different, right? He's one of the best off the coach. But the Chargers head coach is better than Nick? Is this that dude who got fired by the 49ers and go back to college and come back to the NFL? Are we really doing this, man? Explain to me how is he better than Nick? Like, my issue with Nick is not top 5, but don't sit there and say he's not on the list, man. So Jalen's not on the list now, cool. The head coach is not on the list now, cool. I'm telling you. Like, listen, man. Explain to me this, bro. All right, you want to say McVay? Okay, Sean McVay, Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan, cool. I get that, but you trying to tell me that that the coach for the Chargers is better than Nick? That's my issue. It's not even the top 5. It's the fact he's not even on the list. How is the Chargers head coach better than him? The Chargers head coach come in and win a playoff game. I guess we don't go up playoff games, man. Shit, fuck it. We don't go up playoff games. Okay, if that's the case, then shit. Where's John Harbaugh at? You know what I'm saying? We don't go to playoff games. He didn't even make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I've said all along Nick is not top 5. But to sit there and say that the coach for the Chargers is better than him, is that the dude that got fired by the 49ers because he couldn't even win? How many more years do you think he's going to last? If Justin Herbert don't win a playoff game, he might be fired. He might be fired. You know they're going to get rid of him. Nick is top 5. He's not top 5. Respectfully, he's not. He's not. He might be top 10, but he's not top 5. Top 5 is no. He's not top 5. Respectfully, Tiffany, he's not top 5. We got to be honest. He wasn't this year. He wasn't. He might have been 2 years ago. He got to earn that respect back. I can't put him in top 5. He's definitely not better than some of these coaches that I have top. I agree with McVay. He's not better than McVay. He's not. But to sit there and say he's better than the Chargers head coach, I have an issue with that. I got an issue with that. Like, we can sit there and say Nick might be great coach, but to say he's a top 5 this year at the way he did, the way he put us in the situation football, the way he called the offense and not hold Kevin Batullo at the top or take the play call, he did not do anything to be top 5. Jalen Hurts should be top 5, in my opinion, because what he had to do with. Nick did some things he shouldn't have been doing. When you have, like I said, Joey Shake said this too, and I agree with him. Part of why I agree with him was the fact that he should have stepped in. I don't like what he did with this quarterback. And the fact that you didn't take play call away from Kevin Batullo. First of all, you shouldn't even hire that dude. Why would you hire that dude in the first place? Right? You've been in this league how many years? You know that you clapped one time, right? If you're the head coach, you understand your claps at one time. And then you said in the middle of the season, well, we're not like 2023. We learned a lesson. Cool, you learned your lesson to fix it. Fix it, right? If you're a good coach, then you fix that shit. If you have to call plays and you go down with it, at least I respect you, right? I respect you then, right? Because even if you did lose, you took the play call away from that dude. You said, I'm taking it away from you. I'm going to handle this shit. Listen, if it goes down, so be it. I wasn't even the offensive coordinator in the first place. That was your job. I had to take it away from you. Right? He didn't do none of that. He sat back and let Kevin Batullo run this team. I can't put him top 5 this year. Not saying he's not top 5 in general. 2 years ago, you could say top 5, right? Right? Because he did stuff. He's not top 5 last year. He wasn't. He didn't do nothing top 5. Yes, he made the playoffs. He made the playoffs by skin of his teeth. He made the playoffs by skin of his teeth. We should have lost a lot of games. If it wasn't for a quarterback bailing him out most times, Nick has to earn that spot back. You know, say Jalen is top 5. He is. He definitely is. I didn't like what Nick did last year. Not saying he's not a good coach, because, again, the Chargers head coach on that list, why? He and Justin Herbert are in the same boat. They don't win playoff games, man. You can't do that to a coach that's been to 2 Super Bowls. I don't care my problems with Nick Sirianni. I got to defend Nick on this. He should be on this list. He should be on this list. He should be on that Chargers head coach spot right there. Justin Herbert didn't win a playoff game. He didn't do nothing to help Justin Herbert at all. So the fact that Nick is not on the list is disrespectful. You want to say McVay, cool. Shanahan, cool. Again, people have issues with Shanahan. Shanahan is a good offensive coordinator, good play call. He can call plays. But putting Jim Harbaugh on the list before Nick is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. He has not won a playoff game. He's not won a play. Nick has won multiple playoff games. Whether you want to say he's carried or not, that's fine. Justin Herbert has not won a playoff game. Neither did that bum-ass head coach in LA. He's on the verge of being fired in 2 years. If Justin Herbert don't win, you think they're getting rid of Justin Herbert in LA? No, probably not. They're probably going to get rid of that garbage-ass head coach over there. Or not garbage, or maybe he's not garbage. Maybe he just needs to be offensive coordinator. But listen, man, he shouldn't be on this list. D'Amico Ryan should not be on the list. He did horrible in that playoff game. We should be going off playoff games, right? If this is what we're going to do, then how is it that all these? Why is the Cowboys coach not on the list? He didn't even make the playoffs, but he had a good year in the regular season. I'm just saying, say that's my issue with this list. The list doesn't make sense. He's definitely Nick is not top 5. He didn't do nothing top 5 last year, right? We got to stop. Listen. Nick is a good coach. I'm not saying he is. He's not the worst coach. He's not a great coach. He's not a genius. He's not a elite coach, right? He's a good coach, right? Is he worse than the rest of the others? No. He's a good coach. But say he's top 5 after last year, what he did. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, he's not. He's not top 5, bro. Not this year. He's not. He did a lot of things that were wrong. If you want to keep it real, he should be fired. But they didn't fire him because they actually were playing for him. And I respect it, right? You don't fire a guy that won a Super Bowl, even though it could sound like they he was going to get fired in the regular season. We don't know that, but you don't fire a coach that just won a Super Bowl. Well, Jeff Lloyd did fire him because he fired Doug. But still, I understand why they didn't fire him last year because he just won a Super Bowl. You're not going to fire a Super Bowl winning head coach. I get that. But again, Jim Harbaugh being above Nick is criminal. It's criminal. They both don't win playoff games. But you're going to put him above a head coach that actually has been to 2 Super Bowls? Really? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, respectfully, I get you want to defend Nick, and I get it. I get that. That's your boy. I get that's your boy, and you're allowed to have that opinion. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have it, but we got to keep it real. He didn't do nothing top 5. He frustrated all of us with this decision he made. He frustrated me sometimes. Right? When you let Kevin Matulu take the reins of the offense and you don't change nothing, you wait until the last minute. That's not top 5 coach. That's not top 5 coach, right? Because your job is to make sure this unit is playing for y'all, right? If your unit is struggling, if you have a guy that's not cooperating or not being a leader, how do you give a guy a patch on their head or on their chest like AJ Brown? How do you not bench a dude like that? Or when you're smirking at your quarterback for throwing 5 interceptions, you're okay with that? That's unacceptable to me. And he did do that. In the Chargers game, he was smirking. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to talk to Jalen Hurts and tell him to get his head out of his ass, because what Nick needed to do was go to Jalen and say, bro, why are you throwing 5 interceptions? Like, I like that Nick Sirianni that goes after my quarterback when he has a bad game. When he sat there with my quarterback when that rookie year and he got on his ass, Jalen played better. Nick is not doing that, and I don't understand why. You know, he got to get back to that. Get on these guys' asses. You know, that's why I'm blaming going after AJ Brown when you look at it now. But he's not top 5, right? We got to stop trying to act like Nick is top 5 after last year. He's not top 5 last year. If you want to say he maybe top 5 2 years ago, that's fine. You want to say that's fine, right? But after 2023, after that year, he's fallen off. You got to get back to that. I need him to stay out the way and be what he is. A guy that can lead the locker room, galvanize the locker room, right? Learn your place, man. That's all he has to do. If he stays out the way, he's a top 5 coach. But he gets involved way too much. Jim Harbaugh should not be on the list, though. I don't agree he should be above Nick. That's disrespectful. He didn't win a playoff game. How you the coach and you didn't win a playoff game, but you're above a guy that's been to 2 Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl? That's criminal. That's criminal. You know what I'm saying? We can argue that some of these coaches up top, I get it. McVay's been further than Nick last year. They're going off last year's list. Well, if you're going off last year's list, then the head coach of the Chargers shouldn't be on this list. Okay? It's disrespectful. It is. So that's just how I feel. I mean, people are going to screw me, and that's why I'm different. Like, I don't go where people want me to believe. It's just not who I am. I say what I say, and if that is what it is. Nick, compared to these coaches, he has been to beating every one of them. But listen, Tiffany, they're not going off the list of guys he beat. They're going off last year. Was Nick a top 5 coach last year? Be honest. Be honest. Put your fandom to the side. Was he top 5 last year? Did he show you any top 5 when he didn't make adjustments? When he sat there, and we know this, when he sat there, sorry about that. I just remember myself. Did he show you anything last year? When he sat back and let the offensive coordinator do his job without taking the play from him, it's not top 5, right? When you sat there and you allowed the team to go downhill, and then when you made moves, you finally took play calling over when it was almost over. You don't wait until the last minute. You do it right away. When there's a problem and there's a bye week, you fix that shit immediately. He didn't fix that. He let that thing continue. The offense did not get better. It was spiraling out of control. That's when your head coach has to fix that, right? Even if you had to go and say, listen, Howard Roseman, I'm taking play call from Kevin Matulu. I'm going to give it to Scott Loeffler, right? You're at least doing something about it. Even if you got to take it yourself and say, listen, this guy ain't doing his job. I got to take this play call, and if it falls on me, so be it, right? At least I did something about it. He didn't do that. He sat there in every interview and said Kevin Patullo was doing a good job. No, he's not. How many times he said in the press conference, yeah, Kevin Patullo did a great job. Are you really going to sit there and lie to us when we watched the same game as everybody else did? The guy couldn't even know how to call a play. But you're trying to tell us he did a good job? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Lori Howie's job to replace Nick. I mean, listen. Nick got to do a better job this year, and you know he's on his last leg. If he doesn't do nothing this year, he's gone. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Nick is not. That's why I say the fact he's not on the list is disrespectful, right? We can argue that the Chargers head coach should not even be on the list. Chargers coach didn't do shit to be on this list. He didn't win a playoff game. He's on the same boat as Nick. They both lost the first round. What gives them a right to put him on that list? Right? I would argue that that guy shouldn't be on the list, and neither should D'Amico Ryans should be on that list. What did he do to be on that list? Right? And that's the thing, man, because if we're going off playoffs, right, and we're going off regular seasons, then Nick should be on this list, right? Because he's a regular season good coach. He did what he did in the regular season. That's just how I feel. Again, people can disagree with me. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I hope people don't seem to think that, oh, because I don't agree with him, I'm not gonna watch him again, or I'm not gonna respect him again. You know, if you don't agree with me with Nick, I think that's crazy, right? Because people have their different opinions. I will criticize the quarterback. I'll criticize the coach. One thing about me is I don't shy about anything, right? If this coach didn't do a good job, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to be one of them Eagle fans going to say, yeah, I agree with you when I don't. I don't agree Nick was a top 5 coach last year. I just don't. That's just how I feel. You can disagree with me, agree. At the end of the day, do I think that he shouldn't be on this list? No, he should be on this list. He should be on that coach's list where the Charger is. That's where he should be, right? He should have never been off that list. I think that's disrespectful. Jalen should be on that list too, right? But they're not. And that's my issue. It's not even the fact the list, it's the fact he's not on this list in general. There's 2 coaches that shouldn't be on this list. And that's my problem. It's not even the fact he's top 5, it's the fact he's not on this list, right? Why did they say Shanahan? Because Shanahan took a backup, Tiffany. Shanahan was able to take a backup quarterback and win a couple games with them. Brock Purdy wasn't healthy last year. Kind of dick what 49er fans say. He was hurt for most of the year. He won with a backup. Nick has not done that unless he had an off corner last year and 2 years ago with was it 2 years ago? Yeah, no, last year. Yeah, 2 years ago with Kellen Moore. He couldn't win with how many? Did he win anything with Tanner McKee? He literally trusts Tanner McKee to go win the Commanders game, and he used the same offense as Jalen Hurts. Tanner McKee's not even the same quarterback as Jalen Hurts, but he put him in the same offense like Jalen Hurts. Why would you do that? You telling me that you couldn't take some plays off from Kellen Moore and do that with Tanner McKee this year? Why would you use him in the Jalen Hurts offense when they're not even the same quarterback? Tanner McKee doesn't even play like Jalen Hurts' offense. He doesn't even do the same thing as Jalen Hurts. He's a different quarterback. Kyle Shanahan can adjust and make quarterbacks better under him. Maybe he's not a great Super Bowl head coach, right? He can't win the big one, but I've seen him win with a backup. I've never seen Nick win a backup unless he's off his corner around him. He couldn't win with Gardner Minshew. We didn't even win a game with him, right? We had 2 games when Jalen Hurts went down in 2022. Didn't even make him better. He couldn't even do anything to win a game with them. We stunk versus the Saints. We didn't win a good game. A lot of people say he had a great game against the Cowboys. He didn't. He was average. That's just how I feel. I don't think Gardner Minshew played good. But he didn't win a game with them. And the thing is, Nick can't win without Jalen Hurts. Let's keep it real. Nick needs Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts needs, they're both meant for each other, right? Jalen Hurts makes Nick's life a lot better, right? Because Jalen Hurts is able to see things and able to make plays where people don't give him credit, where he's able to take anything and make it to something. Or a lot of people say he can't do nothing, but I've seen Jalen Hurts create plays when they're not there, where a lot of these quarterbacks can't do that, right? Kyle Shanahan lost Brock Purdy in the middle of the season. He was able to win if I believe it was the quarterback that was drafted by the Patriots. What was his name? Mac Jones. He was able to win a game with Mac Jones. I seen Nick struggle with Tanner McKee. He said Jalen was the backup. Jalen Hurts was the backup, but Jalen Hurts was. Are we talking about 3 years ago? I'm talking about, again, Nick Sirianni, when he was with Jalen Hurts was the starter. Doug Peterson was Jalen Hurts was the backup to Doug Peterson. Don't even try to compare. Come on, Tiffany. You know Nick did not do well last year. You know he did. Yes, he made the playoffs, but we were barely scratching the surface. Think about it. If we did not win those games, do you think we'll make the playoffs? No. Not saying he's not a good coach. He's a good coach. But to say he's top 5 at the last year is not true. He did not do enough to make that list. There was a lot of things he did that I did not like. Like the fact that you let Kevin Patullo call the offense, that wasn't even number 1. I don't know why you would do that. And then he was celebrating when there was things that why are you doing that? Like when the Cowboys game, you don't think Nick was part of the reason? Let's keep it real. When we had a 21-point lead, do you think that Nick did a good job? No, because he lost that game. He lost that game. That game was a 21-point lead. Nick lost that game by being what? Conservative. And letting that bum-ass offense coordinator who came and called plays continue to call plays when he shouldn't. Is it not true? Why do you think Cowboy fans are bragging right now? Because Nick allowed them to win that game. It wasn't because Nick wanted them to win, no, because Nick was playing conservative. He was calling a conservative offense. When you didn't need to, all you had to do was score more points and they're done. You took your foot off the gas. Why? You were up 21 points. Put another 7 on their head and it's over. We had 21-0 in the first quarter, and this guy's like, we're done. We're done. Oh, we don't have to play anymore. It's 3 more quarters in the game. It's 21-0 in the first quarter. You over there celebrating like you defeated them. They had 3 more quarters. And what did they do? They put belt to ass on us. After that, it was over for us. Jalen had to try to continue to come back because Nick gave up after that. He's like, oh, we won. It's over. We're celebrating. We're doing a buddy celebration with Kevin Patullo. Come on, man. The things he did made me lose my mind sometimes. And you can't lie. You watch those games and you're like, what is he doing? I know you there's no Eagle fan that sat there and say, bro, what is he doing? What is he doing? Like when you sit there and you're sitting in the press conference and trying to tell me Kevin Patullo did a good job. Really? Really, dude? When he's sitting there saying in the press conference that I can't even know how to use Saquon, but how do you not know how to use a running back? This man didn't even know what game we were playing, man. Kevin Patullo was saying that we're playing the Buccaneers. No, Kevin, we're playing the Broncos. What game? He didn't even know what game we were playing. And you're trying to tell me this guy was doing a good job? We were literally in the Buccaneers game. Jalen had a perfect completion rating where he didn't have any drops in the game. In the second quarter, we couldn't even move the ball. That's what they love using about Jalen. Well, he didn't move the ball in the second. But you don't understand. In the first quarter, the man was completing passes left and right. What happened in the second quarter? Why didn't you go back to that? That's coaching. That is Nick. That is on Nick. That's on KP. That is on the coaching staff. The fact that in the first quarter you were able to move the ball against the Buccaneers, in the second quarter you couldn't move the ball, that's not on the quarterback. That's on the coaching staff. That's not a good coaching right there. So there's things that Nick didn't do well. I'm not saying he's the worst coach. Like I said, I don't think the Chargers coach should be on that list. If we're going to keep it around, Nick should be on that list. But to sit there and say he's top 5 after what he did last year, he's not. Maybe he's top 8. Maybe he's top 7. But the top 5, no. He did not do anything to be a top 5 coach. Not last year he did. Maybe 2 years ago, cool. 3 years ago, cool. Last year and 2020, no. And we got to be honest. We can sit there and say Nick is a great coach and that's cool. But you talk about top 5 coaches. That's not top 5 right there. Was you saying anything about Nick when he had Kellen Moore was there? Yeah, but Kellen Moore was outside. Listen, Tiffany. Kellen Moore was hired outside the building. Nick had nothing to do with it. Nick hired Kevin Patullo. Think about it. Did we do any interviews after the season? Who was hired immediately? When the players were asked, what do you think about Kevin Matula? Did they ever say, oh, we wanted him? Jalen Hurts, when they asked him, did he look thrilled to have him? No, he didn't. He didn't know. He didn't even say nothing about him. The way he talked about Sean Mannion is not the way he talked about Kevin Matula. No one vouched for him to be the offense coordinator. The only one that wanted him to be the offense coordinator was Nick, because that was his buddy. That was his buddy. That's what he wanted. He thinks like him. He wanted control. He thought after the Super Bowl he can get back control by hiring someone so they can call plays that he wants. Think about it. Kevin Matula can't call plays. This is a perfect dummy. You know what I'm saying? And it backfired. He thought if he can hire his own offense coordinator, that he would be an offensive mind head coach. Think about it. Was that a good hire? Kellen Moore was hired by Howie and Jeffrey. Howie and Jeffrey stepped away this year. They allowed Nick to pick his own guys. They said, Nick deserved it. Let's give him a chance. Nick, who do you want? Not about Jalen. Who do you want, Nick? I want Kevin Matula. There you go. Done. So then Kevin Matula became the offense coordinator. How did Kevin Matula earn an offense coordinator? He's never been the offense coordinator in his lifetime. But he's the offense coordinator out of nowhere? Come on, man. No. Kellen Moore was not hired by Nick Sirianni. He was not. Nick and Kevin Matula, Nick Sirianni and Kellen Moore never knew each other. The only time they knew each other was outside the division. They never played with each other. They never coached with each other. They never were friends without each other. They might be friends now, but they weren't friends before. They weren't with each other. Okay? They brought them outside the building. This was an outside hire. Brian Johnson was an inside hire. Shane Steichen, okay, you want to say he brought him in? That's cool. But Shane Steichen was the only guy that Nick brought in. The rest were outside most of the time when we were winning. Last year was inside hire. Nick hired that dude. That was, think about every press conference, it sounded like Nick. Hey, Kevin Matula, you know why a lot of people didn't like, because it sounded like Nick. It sounded like the bland coach, man. You couldn't get no answer out of him. You know what I'm saying? So that's my issue. You got to look at things in a more detailed way. And I think that you look at it as like, oh, well, what you saying about Kellen Moore? Kellen Moore was outside, though. When Nick hires guys inside, it's a disaster. That's why this year they go outside again to hire Sean Mannion. Because Nick, once again, couldn't hire guys within and get it right. So now he lost power again. Where Jeffrey Lurie and Howie was about to go outside the building to hire him an offensive coordinator, someone who's not with the association with Nick, that's not in the Nick field, that's not with the Nick outside, not with Nick anywhere, shape, and how. A guy that is completely different. They went away from what Nick is, and they went to the Shanahan tree. They went to the McVay tree. They said, we're done with the Nick tree. That shit, cut that shit down. We're chopping that tree down. We're chopping the Andy Reid stuff. We're chopping the West Coast. Anything with Nick, we're chopping it down. We're going to go to the next tree. Who's that? The McVay tree. Right? So again, stop trying to act like Nick was this guy was picking Kellen Moore. He wasn't. He wasn't in the room when they got Kellen Moore. He wasn't even in the room when they got Shane. That was Howie and Jeffrey. Jeffrey Lou and Howie let him pick his offensive coordinator last year, man. That's why he picked Kevin Matula. Trust me, no player wanted Kevin Matula, bro. I'd be shocked if someone said, hey, by the way, I want Kevin Matula. Really? Kevin who to who? You know what I'm saying? So again, Tiffany, I listen, you can agree with me, disagree with me, but you got, listen, Nick is not, I'm not saying he's awful, but there's things he did that pissed me off last year. And there's a lot of things he did that wasn't good. And you got to admit, there are some things that must have frustrated you, or did you like everything he did? When we were struggling in the offense, do you blame the quarterback or you blaming the coach in the offense? I'm blaming the coach because it's your job. If you're top five, you got to get this thing right. Even if you have to say to the offense coordinator, hey, bro, go ahead and give it to me. No, you're done. Go give me the keys. I'm going to give it to someone else, or I'm going to take it over. And if we fail, we fail. That's it. But at least I did something. I tried to do something about it. He didn't do nothing about it. He waited to the last minute to do something about it. It was too late. It was too late. Your job is to get this thing done by the bye week. You had the bye week, and your offense didn't even look good. You sat there. You talked all this on the hard knocks about we're 20-0 when we don't fumble the ball. It's like, dude, At this point, just start throwing the ball. And all they did was they came out with the exact same offense. You saw two different offenses being orchestrated. So you saw one offense that could run the ball, and you saw an offense that looked bland, man. We know what happened, man. And that's why you had to go get it off going outside the building. I don't care about the Cowgirl fans, what they say. They haven't won nothing. No, I don't. Dude, I don't even, like, respectfully, I don't care what they have to say. They're bums. They're bums. Every single one of them are bums. They're losers. And you know what? They're hyping their quarterback up because he made the rankings. They wouldn't be talking like this if their quarterback didn't make the rankings. You know, they're happy because they got a great pick in Caleb Downs, who's never played football, right? Who I think is good, but I don't think he's all that. I don't think he's going to come out and be a difference maker. I don't think he's going to be. I think he's going to be a difference maker for them. I don't think he's going to go take them to the Super Bowl. They're running around here like Caleb Downs is this great elite player that's going to automatically change their defense. That Christian Parker is going to suddenly become Vic Fangio, where he's going to make that defense so hard to maintain or detain, where they're hard to stop, and it's bullcrap. Okay, number one, you don't even got corners. You're trusting a Shavon Revion, whatever his name, the corner you drafted, who's not even healthy. Okay, this is his first year. Okay, you're learning a brand new defense. Okay, you still got the Ron Bland who can't cover, and you're trying to talk to me about Caleb Downs? Come on, give me a break. Can your linebacker stay healthy this year? I mean, come on, man. Then you got two receivers that are going to be fighting for the ball. Someone's going to get upset on that field, man. If George Pickens doesn't have his yards this year, you think A.J. Brown was worse when he was throwing attention on the sidelines? You haven't seen nothing yet. This is George Pickens' contract. He didn't get a contract this year. He's on a tag. You don't think he's going to act out? George Pickens has been known to act out when he don't get what he wants. If they start not targeting him and he don't get those 1,000 yards or doesn't get more targets than CeeDee Lamb, or CeeDee Lamb don't get more targets, it's going to get bad for them. They're over there laughing at us because we lost A.J. Brown. Bro, A.J. Brown's been one and gone for 2 years straight now. Shut up. And we won a championship with him. So be quiet for real. You couldn't even win with Michael Parsons on your damn team. So be quiet. Again, Cowboy fans with no context, with nothing to talk about but the Eagles, because that's what we always on. We're on their minds for real. They can't stop talking about us. They love talking about us. They said we talk about them. No, we don't talk about y'all when we fucking don't like y'all. And we think that you're pathetic. And we think you're a bunch of idiots who just say shit out your asses. But most times you talk about us because you want to be us. You compare your players to us. Every time you compare this dude who you got from the Jets, who didn't win shit with the Jets, saying he's the best defensive tackle, you're trying to say he's better than Jalen Carter. When we know Jalen Carter is 10 times better than Quentin Williams. Stop it, man. Quentin Williams is not on Jalen Carter's level. He's not even on Jordan Davis' level. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. How are you going to compare a guy that's won a Super Bowl to a guy that's never been in passing division round? He's never made the playoffs as a Jets starter. Shut up. It's annoying. Okay? You compare your safeties to the Eagles. Every time the Cowboys contracts come online, he's better than this guy. How? He didn't win shit. You can't sit there and say he's better than someone. He didn't win them. That makes no sense. And that's why I get annoyed with Boss Cowboy and these delusional ass dummies who come on and say, yeah, we should just speak in fact. No, you're speaking stupid. You're speaking like you don't have intelligent brain cells in your head. You're over there trying to hype your players when they have no rings to back it up. Jalen Carter's a Super Bowl champion. Did Quentin Williams ever pick Matthew Stafford by one arm? Did he ever dominate a game ever by himself? No, he didn't. So how the hell is he better than Jalen Carter? Be quiet. You can like Quentin Williams, but to sit there and say he's better than Jalen Carter is blasphemous. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. What you're saying the same thing about Nick is when Kellen Moore was here. How am I saying the same thing about Nick? Kellen Moore was the reason why Nick won the Super Bowl. Kellen Moore helped Nick game plan. You understand Nick can't game plan? Nick cannot game plan by himself. So that again, you're taking context of what I'm saying. Like last year, let's be real, Tiffany, he did not call a good offense. It wasn't good enough. Now, you might say he did enough. He didn't do enough. He couldn't call a game plan. What was the game? What was our identity last year? Did we have one? Did we really have one? Did we really have one? In 2024, we had an identity. By the bye week, we did. We had an identity. We knew what we were going to do. Teams knew who we were. We didn't have an identity into the season. We didn't have identity at all. We thought we did. Maybe 3 games. But there was no identity. There was last year the Eagles' identity was we didn't even know. There was no identity. What was our identity? When you're a head coach and you don't even have identity for your football team and your offense is still trying to find one and it's past the bye week and you're going to playoff games and you don't even know who your identity is, that's crazy. Right? How many times did we say, what is our identity? I asked this after the bye week. What is our identity? By the bye week, you're supposed to have your identity. You're supposed to know who your team is. We didn't have that. That's on the coach. That's on the coach. That is on the coach. That means you don't even have an identity for your football team. Your football team has no clue who they are. What's your identity? Are you a running football team, a passing football team, or are you a team that we didn't have one. The fans didn't even know who we were. When you're playing teams and you're letting teams come back. How many times, even the Rams game, Jalen Hurts had to come back and win that game. Nick didn't do anything to help that. Nick was struggling. If Jalen Hurts don't play that game perfectly, we lose it. There would be no block return without Jalen Hurts making those throws. We started passing the ball in the third and fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? There's things that he did. Even the Broncos game, you had the lead, but your offense couldn't move the ball. That's coaching. That's coaching. You had the lead. All you have to do is continue to put points. Nick decides to step away, let the offense take the foot off the gas. Bam, the Broncos come back and win. That should have been the time you fixed that mistake. When you lose that first game and you say, oh my God, we got to fix it. That's a good coach right there. We got to fix this now, right? But he didn't do that. He allowed it to play out. You have an identity. What's your identity last year? We didn't have one. We thought we did for a couple games. Like, oh my God, this team's starting to find his groove. And then we back, oh, here we go. Back to square one. What's our identity again? Oh, we don't even know yet. Shit, it's after the bye week, right? We thought, oh, maybe the Raiders game, maybe the Giants game, they found our identity. No. We found out real quick it wasn't our identity that we're winning by good luck. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop with trying to listen. Nick needs criticism. He wasn't perfect last year. He wasn't great at his job last year. We got to be honest. We cannot sit there and try to act like he did a great job. He didn't. He did not. He was on him, skinning his teeth from being fired last year. Jeffrey Lurie was going to fire him last year. Jeffrey Lurie has said it many times. He was going to fire Nick last year if he didn't win that Raiders game. That's why Nick kept his job. If Nick didn't make the playoffs last year, he would have been fired. They were going to fire us. Jeff McClain came out and said that Nick was on the verge of being fired last year. You understand that? It was getting that bad. You saw Jeffrey Lurie's face in it. Did he look happy? Did he look happy? Did he look like he was having fun? Did Howie Roseman look like he was having fun? When you saw him in that little press box, did they look like those guys were having fun, or they looked like they were pretty mad? And then Howie goes out and gets you Jalen Phillips, and you still can't do your job? What are we talking about? How many times did we play teams and we should have we should have blew that team out? And listen, Nick has to get better at those things. You know what I'm saying? And listen, Tiffany, your pain, I get it. There was things that he unfortunately happened. AJ Brown being distracted, but this is where if I'm a coach, I'm saying, bro, AJ Brown, go sit the fuck down. Go sit down. You don't want to show up? Cool, sit down. Sit down. Matter of fact, go. You're suspended. Go there. I would have suspended that receiver. I would have sat him down. There would have been no way he would be playing. Right? You don't want to participate? You don't want to show up? Go sit down. I don't care about your money. I'm trying to win. But he didn't even do that. He sat there and let the receiver do that. And not only that, right? Listen, part of the problem with the AJ shit is him, but also it's the fact that you also don't have an offense coordinator that can call plays. Not only you have a guy who doesn't want to be here, you have an offense coordinator who can't call plays. That's 10 times worse, right? So when your offense coordinator can't call plays and now you got receivers demanding the ball, guess what? You don't even have an identity. That's a problem. That's a problem. And when you do something, you don't stick with it. You try to because you want to give in to AJ Brown. Fuck AJ Brown. Fuck his feelings. Stick what's good for you. But they changed the scheme for him, and I don't understand that. Right? If your team is running the football, you run that football. You run the football and you run it. That's your team. You're a running football team. Fuck what AJ Brown thinks. Fuck his feelings. Who cares? Right? Who cares? Why would you switch something up that was working for you? Why not use Tank Bigsby more? I've screamed on many times, put Jalen Hurts on the center. Don't even do it last year. So again, that's just my problem with Nick. Like he got to get better at that. And let's hope that he stays out the way. He got to stay out the way, man. There's no more of him being in the way. I don't want to see him in the way. I want him to stay out the way and let the offensive coordinator do his job. Right? Nick can be just the motivator that he is. Talk about tough detail together and get these guys together. Whatever he does in the locker room and help his team get better, that's all I care about. But he does not need to be involved in play call. I don't want to see him near the play call. You know what I'm saying? Let him be the motivator. And that's what he is. He's a motivator. People say, that's my best thing for Nick is to stay out the way. Right? If you know what's good for you, stay out the way. That's just how I feel. Because at the end of the day, all eyes are going to be pointed on him. It's going to be pointed on him. If things go wrong, people think it's Jalen Hurts' job's going to be. No, they're going to fire Nick. They're going to get rid of him first. Because at deep down, they're not going to listen, people are over there talking about, it's going to be Jalen Hurts. Like, bro, do you understand Howard Roseman's going to fire Nick before he gets rid of Jalen Hurts? Let's keep it real. They're not getting rid of the quarterback. They're going to get rid of the coach first. That's how people don't understand that. Listen, they didn't want to get rid of Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz wanted to leave. They were trying to keep Carson Wentz. But Carson Wentz wanted to leave. He demanded a trade, so they got him up out of here. Well, we were going to end up trading him anyway, but, he forced his way out of here. Thank goodness he did. But again, that's just the thing, man. Like, listen, Nick is a good motivator, but there's things he lacks. And one of them is he can't call plays, and he tries to call plays, and I just don't understand it. I just think some coaches need to learn boundaries. And he's one of them that just trying to prove himself over. You don't need to prove yourself nothing. Just be the motivator and stay out the way. Stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Always know who you are. And that's just my thing. Like Nick to me is a good motivator. So he is. He's not an offensive mind coach. He doesn't call plays. He's not really good game planner when there's no offensive corner involved. He's better with the offensive corner outside the building. Right? That's why I'm hoping Sean Mann gets paid along with Nick. Because I want these two to stick together. When Sean Mann becomes available, I want the head coach. I want part-time head coach, and I want him to be part-time head coach together. We need to make sure Sean Mann doesn't leave that building. I don't care what it takes. Make sure he don't leave that building. Because if he does a nice job, I don't want to be back to square one. I'm tired of going back and forth with us picking new offensive corners every year. No. We need to pay Sean Mann to stay here. If it means being half and half, where he gets half of the Nick has to give half to Sean Mann and let him be half of the coach, I don't care. Whatever is best for this football team to stay consistent and win it, so be it. Right? I don't care if Sean Mann has to stay and you pay him you pay more than Nick does. I don't care at this point. Just make sure he stays. And I hope we do keep him. Because if he does a nice job, I want him here for a long time. I don't want to be back to square one where we have to look for new offensive coordinator, because at that point, you're hurting your quarterback. Like, this is ridiculous at this point, bro. Like, every year, you got to hope for your offensive coordinator staying here, and we lose him. I'm tired of that. I want Sean Mann to be I don't care if he's the highest paid coach, part-time coach, whatever. Keep him in the building. If he got to be part-time coach with Nick, so be it. We got two damn head coaches. You know what I'm saying? Two head coaches. Nick the head coach and Sean Mann the head coach. I don't care if you got to make a part-time head coach. Keep these two in the building. I don't care at this point. if it means making Sean Mann the head coach also, so be it. Jeff Lord, make that happen. Don't let him out that building. And that's if Sean Mannion does great, which I think he will. I really do. But I don't want to be back to square one. I don't want to hear people say, oh, well, we got Man, come on, man. Don't tell me about that Buccaneers receiver coach that we got. Man, did you see how bad he is as an offensive coordinator? I don't want him as an offensive coordinator. I know people are talking about, well, we got what's the name, the guy from the Buccaneers. Man, come on, dude. The dude was horrible as an offensive coordinator. No, let Sean Mannion. If Sean Mannion does a great job, I want him to be part-time head coach with Nick. Right? If you want to keep Nick, that's fine. Make sure Sean Mannion stays in the building because he does better. Listen, you're helping your coach too. Right? You're helping your quarterback. You losing your offensive coordinator doesn't help the coach or the quarterback. It hurts both of them. One can't call plays. So what is your best thing to do is keep a head coach and offensive coordinator so they can work together. Right? Because I don't understand how we lose our offensive coordinator every year. Is it because Nick is driving them away, or is it because they're leaving because they're getting money? I think it's part of it because they're leaving and getting money. Keep them in the building. Fuck these other damn teams. I don't care about these other damn teams. I care about my team. I care about this. This only thing I care about. I don't care about the fucking any other damn team. Well, they need a coach too. Well, fuck them. Let them go pick a Cowboys head coach. They're better than ours, right? I don't care. Let them go and pick out a Sean McVay's tree. Keep Sean Mannion in the building. If he doesn't know, I want him to have extension with Nick. I want these two to be together. If you want to keep Nick, that's fine. Right? Because listen, Nick wins another Super Bowl, he's going to stay regardless. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I want Nick gone. No. If Nick wins a Super Bowl, because Jalen wins Super Bowl, Nick's going to be part of it too. You know they're going to give him credit for it. Right? Let's keep it real. Right? So we need to keep Sean Mannion in the building. I don't want to be back to square one. I don't want to. I'm tired of getting new offensive corners every year. It gets annoying. I've never seen an offensive corner change so many times more than the Eagles have with Jalen Hurts. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback lose offensive corners way we are. I mean, this is his 8th year as an offensive corner. We have 8 offensive corners changing every year for Jalen. This is what his 7th offensive coordinator. This will be his 8th if we lose a Sean Mannion. Enough is enough. Can we get it off 21 in 3 years, man? Matter of fact, I don't care if he has to be part-time. Like I said, I don't care if he's part-time head coach. I don't care about Nick's feelings. I don't care about Sean Mannion's feelings. I don't care. Both of them got to stick together. If you want to keep Nick, that's fine. Keep Sean Mannion in the fucking building. So you can make sure Nick has an off. Just so you don't have to worry about changing offensive coordinators. So we can't promote inside anymore. So we can keep this thing so we can continue to win. Because every year, the problem lies when we do win the Super Bowl, we have to look for new offensive coordinators and we're back to square. No, man. No. I don't want to hear about Chris Greer, the offensive coordinator. No. Or Josh, what's his name? Josh Grassman, whatever. I don't want that Buccaneers offensive coordinator near my football team. No, absolutely not. He's a good quarterback, receiver coach. Cool. You want to make him a quarterback coach, receiver coach? That's fine. Not an offensive coordinator. He's not good. Okay. That was my only fear was him because I heard he's going to be off. I'm like, oh God. No, if Sean Mannion becomes great, and if I think I think he's going to be, which I think he's going to be a genius, you keep that motherfucker in the damn building. I don't care. I'll pay my left pinky to keep him in. I'll chop my left pinky to keep him in the damn building. Don't let him outside that building. Pay him whatever it takes. I don't care if Nick has to stay in the back row. If it means him being successful too, so be it. I care about this logo. I don't care about any of these fucking ass teams. Fuck them. Fuck the quarterback. Fuck what they feel. It's about my damn team. Yeah, I'm selfish. You damn right. I want to win. I'm tired of losing offensive corners every year. If Sean Mannion takes this team to a Super Bowl, you have to pay him. And I would get it done now. Honestly, if I'm not done right now, but after the Super Bowl, I wouldn't even wait. I want him here. Right? If you keep in Nick, which more likely you will, because you're not firing a head coach. If he wins 2 Super Bowls, you're not firing this. Anybody say, well, we got to fire Nick. You're not firing Nick. Okay? It's not happening. Let's stop being delusional. If Nick wins another Super Bowl, you're not firing a coach who's won 2 Super Bowls. Okay? Especially because that's probably the only Eagles coaches who won 2 Super Bowls in a row. Okay? Stop. The best thing to do is get him off the corner outside the building where he can have a relationship for years. Where it doesn't change. He understands what he needs to do, and that's better. Changing offensive corners is the problem with whatever with Nick. Because when you change offensive corners, you hire guys inside the building that Nick knows personally, that's when the problems lie. If you keep Sean Mann in the building, nothing will be a problem anymore. You have Jalen Hurts offense corner for years. You wouldn't have to change nothing. Things will go great. We're winning championships. We would be a dynasty. We wouldn't have problems. And this organization frustrates me because they allow this shit to happen. You know you can block these from happening, but they allow these coaches to, I don't know what it is, but they will allow them to happen. I don't want this situation. I don't care what these fucking ass teams want. I care about my team. I want Sean Mann here if he does a royal job. I don't want to leave another office corner out of the building where we have to find a new office corner every year. It's enough is enough. I need some consistency with Jalen. If he does well with Jalen, pay him. Pay him. Part-time Nick, make them part-time head coaches together. I don't care if you have the 2 head coaches in the damn building. You get it done. I don't care if we have to be the first team in the franchise history. You have 2 part-time head coaches. I don't care. Right? If Nick want to be part-time head coach, cool. If you want to be part-time head coach, Sean Mann, cool. Have part-time head coach leadership. I don't care. As long as we win. Okay? That's just my point, man. Like let's be real. Like, they're not firing Nick. Okay, so people need to stop saying that. They're not firing him. If he wins another Super Bowl, they're definitely not firing him. I just want to let you know right now. Okay, the best thing we need to hope for is they pay Sean Mann. I want to see an alert on my phone if he wins that Sean Mann got a huge contract from Jeffrey Lurie and Hal Roseman, and he's there for 6 to 5 years. That's what I want. I want him that part-time head coach with Nick Sirianni. So when Nick Sirianni leaves, right, when he hangs it up, you got a successor right there in the building. You don't have to worry about losing him then, right? Because my problem with Nick is not the fact that because let's be real, he's a good motivator, right? He does things, he helps the team, cool. I need a head coach outside the building that he can have a relationship with too. And I think it would be better for Nick too, honestly, because then he doesn't have to worry about being the office corner. He doesn't have to worry about changing office corners. He doesn't have to worry about going through that. No, you already have one in the building, right? Just keep doing what you're doing now. Now you can go into season with that same guy, right? You don't have to worry about a new offense. Jalen doesn't need to learn a new offense. I'm saying if it works, you pay him. And that is what I'm going to hope for this year. Is you pay him. Once you have an office corner in the building for more than 3 years, you don't have to worry about switching the office for shit. Now you just continue on building what you've been building. And the problem is every time we've been building something, they've been trying to take, I think the NFL does it on purpose because they know we're going to be a dynasty. We have this consistency. I think we're fighting with the NFL at this point. We're fighting with the NFL. Think about it. Every time they're taking Shane Steichen. Why didn't you take him before we had him? Y'all weren't taking him before. But now you take them when we win, right? They taking Kellen Moore. Why? 1 year you weren't taking him when he was with the Chargers or the Cowboys, but you're taking him when he won with Jay. They doing it because they don't want Jalen Hurts to win. They doing it because they don't want us to be a dynasty. You understand Nick has an outside office coordinator for winning Super Bowls back to back? We're winning Super Bowls back to back because their office doesn't change. So guess what? Who gets better? Jalen does. And then y'all gonna be mad because you're not gonna have shit to say. So now, guess what? The ratings go down on ESPN. Then they got nothing to talk about. They start losing businesses. They got to talk about Jalen Hurts. They got to talk about how bad he is. Think about it. So how do you get rid of Jalen Hurts' success? You take away his offensive coordinator. And that's been the motive. They need these ratings. The NFL does not want the Eagles to see. Let me be real with you. That's why they've been trying to ban the tush push. That's why they don't like a quarterback. That's why every year when we won a Super Bowl, Roger Goodell with that stupid look on his face where you look so depressed. Like him smiling, it's the fakest smile ever. He didn't want Jalen to win it. He wanted Patty to win it. And it pained him to see that. That's why he wanted to punish us that year because he didn't get what he wanted. Jalen Hurts is the bad guy. So, you know, we got to understand that Jeff Lurie and Hal Rose, we got to see that, and he got to fight back by saying, "Hey, man, you ain't taking off corner this year, bro. It's not happening. We're gonna make him part-time head coach. We have a plan for Sean Mann. You can go. Bye. Adios. Thanks for coming. Now you ain't getting him, right? We need to pay him so we can stay. And if you listen, they're not firing Nick if he wins the Super Bowl, right? I expect the Eagles to go back to the Super Bowl this year. That is my goal. I think the Eagles are going to be competing for another championship this year. How I know? Because I know who my quarterback is. Every year he's a bad year, he's in a Super Bowl. 2022, he's in the Super Bowl. 23, he misses the playoffs. 24, he's back in the Super Bowl. Look at the pattern. He's never missed the playoffs. Every year he's been in the playoffs. So everybody's about, well, I keep hearing that too, by the way. They're talking about, let's say Jalen missed the Ghost Edge championship and lose to the Bears. Bro, the Bears came and beat us bro, I swear to God, man. If the Bears played us with a good offensive coordinator, we would smack them. You understand that Bears game we lost because we couldn't stop the running game, not because the quarterback was good. Stop trying to hype the Bears up, man. They beat us because we couldn't stop a running game. We scored points on them. The problem is we didn't have offensive coordinator. See, every year they acting like Jalen Hurts can't make it past the NFC Championship game. I keep hearing from the Philly radio. So let's say Jalen Hurts don't make the NFC Championship. Why bro? He's not Justin Herbert. Stop saying he can't make it. He's made it twice. Stop acting like our quarterback can't do it. That's for Justin Herbert and those LA Charger fans to talk about. Just if they can't get past an NFC Championship game. That's for Cowboy fans to talk about. Jalen's been to 2 NFC Championship games and went further than that. Stop it. The goal should be if we don't win the Super Bowl. Not the fact that, let's say if you don't make the NFC Championship, bro, we would smack everybody in the NFC Championship game. We had an offensive coordinator, bro. Do you not understand how good this quarterback is? Like, I don't think people understand. Jalen Hurts not mid. He's mid coaching around him. Do you understand that he has not had consistent coaching? When you don't have a consistent coaching, you're not winning at a consistent level. Your offense keep changing. You're going to start missing things, and you're going to start panicking and stuff. Well, Jalen's don't panic, but you're going to start losing stuff that you were taught. That's why it's important to hire an offensive coordinator who can be there for 3 to 5 years. Because guess who's been there more every single time we look at these quarterbacks, these offensive coordinators that they love to talk about. They act like they're better quarterbacks than Jalen, but they forgot their offensive coordinators never been changing for a while. Joe Brady's still there. Still there. The Lions coach was there for 4 years now. I believe, I say 3 years to be that. We don't even get 2 offensive coordinators more than 2 years before they leave. That's the difference. If we have a coach who's part-time head coach with Nick, or you keep Sean Mannion in the building and say, hey, listen, we're promising you that Nick will eventually hand it up. We're giving you the keys afterwards. Do that. It's anything to keep him in the building, man, so we don't have to deal with this shit anymore. Because I'm telling you right now, this quarterback is one of the best. I don't care what these goofy-ass clowns that don't watch football say, oh, Jalen's mad. Okay. Yeah, he's mad. Your quarterback's mad can't even make the playoffs, but he's mad. He's mid. All right. I mean, don't even know the definition of mid, but you talk about mid. A mid is Geno Smith. That's mid. Mid is Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's mid. Mid is Kirk Cousins. Mid is someone like what's a mid quarterback? Chase Daniels. That's mid. Going to 2 Super Bowls and winning some feet, that's not mid. You can't be mid in doing that. Learn the definition of a mid, please. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I mean, this is what they do, bro. They don't know football and they talking. I keep hearing Jalen's mid. No, his offensive coaching has been mid. You're using it wrong. Justin Herbert is mid. Facts. Justin Herbert's mid. He is a mid quarterback. He's the most overrated fucking. I've never seen a quarterback get so much praise for being overrated as fuck. I think Justin Herbert's over it. I don't think it throws a great ball. I'm gonna keep it real. I think Justin Herbert is a definition, in my opinion, of what everybody screams about white privilege. Like, he is the most privileged ass quarterback I've ever seen. Like, think about it. He gets praise for don't even doing shit. It makes no sense to me. Like, this guy gets praise for doing nothing. I don't understand it. He's the definition. Like, analysts loves to talk about these Justin Herberts, these Josh Allens. If they were another cut, they wouldn't even care about them. They wouldn't. They wouldn't care. That's why they hate Jalen. Because he's doing more than these other quarterbacks that they supposedly love. Justin Herbert is a bum. He's a bum. He's mid as hell. And they talk about his highlights and he throws a pretty ball. Man, come on. I watched the guy throw a ball. He's not that great. He overthrows guys left and right. He's not accurate most of the time. He's overthrowing guys. How is that freaking great? Because he got a long ball? Most of the time it's over the receiver's fucking head. But he's great. Justin Herbert's the greatest quarterback. Too bad he can't win a playoff game, but he's the greatest quarterback. You said what? How is he great? He can't win a playoff game. In order to be great, you got to win playoff games, in my opinion. I guess great is a different definition. When I'm talking about great like guys like Montana and all these, they won playoff games. I guess we're putting guys great that don't win shit. You know, then they come up where he don't have an offense. Neither did Jalen last year. But y'all ain't said nothing yet. And Jalen didn't have a good offensive line either. Which Justin Herbert excuse? But he didn't have a great offensive line for 4 years. One of the offensive line you literally signed that was on the Eagles Super Bowl roster. So I mean, just shut up at that point. And he also makes bad boathead pocket awareness mistakes. I've seen Justin Herbert hold on the ball way too much. And the things they complain about Jalen, he does. Where Justin Herbert runs right into a defender when there's a clean pocket to throw the ball away. He literally runs into it. I've seen Justin Herbert run into a defender. So don't sit there and tell me about the offense. When the guy literally is choosing to run into I've seen this man with my own eyes run it. How many times have you seen Justin Herbert run to defender? You're like, bro, there's open lane right there. Throw the ball away. The things they tell about my quarterback, this guy does 10 times worse. I've seen Justin Herbert literally run into a fucking defender. Pardon my language, but I get tired of dumb people. You don't have an offensive line. Neither did Jalen. But y'all quiet. Jalen's offensive line was horrible last year. It was one of the worst. I don't care what PFF says. I don't care. I watched the games. The man had backups. Just Jalen's able to make them look good because Jalen is elite. You don't want to give him credit, but he's elite. Game managers can't do that. Only elite quarterbacks can do that. And Jalen has taken an offensive line with backups to the playoffs, but he's mid. Remember, he's mid. You know what I'm saying? Had no Lane Johnson. By the way, Lane Johnson didn't play that playoff game. But he's mid. You know what I'm saying? He's mid. He's mid. It's only Justin Herbert's not mid. He's not an excuse on offense line. Poor Josh Allen's not an excuse. He has no weapons. You know what I'm saying? But Jalen's let that be bad. When the offense line is bad, and they blame Jalen Hurts. Oh, Jalen Hurts, he sucks. He's mid. Buddy, he had the same issues Justin Herbert supposedly. But the difference is I watched Justin Herbert have a clean pocket run into defenders. Like, I've never seen a quarterback run into more defenders than Justin Herbert. The guy literally makes a living off running into defenders. The defender would be right there, and the guy chooses to run into. I've never seen. He has so much pocket. The dude has bad pocket awareness. I'm sorry. He's one of the worst pocket awareness quarterbacks I've ever seen. Seriously, this dude is bad with awareness in the pocket. You are telling me that this guy is good. This guy has one of the worst pocket awareness in a quarterback that I've ever seen. He might be worse than Carson Wentz. That's how bad he is with a pocket awareness. The guy would run into. I'm watching this dude in the playoffs run into defenders, bro. How are you sitting there trying to run into the defender, man? Throw the ball away. You know, they get mad at Jalen Hurts when he throws the ball away, but at least he's trying to make a play or throw the ball away. Well, he throws the ball away. That's what he's supposed to do. When you don't see nothing there, you throw the damn ball away. This man holds on the ball. Like, again, you know, but Justin Herbert has no, most of the time his offensive line was helping him, but his offensive line might not be great. But guess what? He's holding on the ball way too much, or he's trying to run when there's no run in the lane, and he runs into the defender and he gets a sack. The dude is terrible, man. I'm sorry. Like, he is the worst pocket awareness I've ever seen. When I hear people talk about Justin Herbert's great, I'm like, bro, did you not see his pocket awareness? Like, when you actually watch him, his pocket awareness stinks. It's bad. He has no awareness where he's at. His awareness is bad. He doesn't know where to throw the ball most times. He's taking unnecessary sacks. He and Josh Allen in the same boat. They both take unnecessary risk when there's no need to. You put Lamar Jackson in that category too. These quarterbacks, you know the difference between Jalen Hurts and them? Jalen Hurts knows when to throw the ball away. Jalen Hurts has gotten better with throwing the ball away. That's when he sees nothing, he throws the ball away, or he rolls to his right and throws the ball away. That's something he's taught by coaches. You know, but that's also a thing Jalen does. Why would you risk? He understands that. And I like that about Jalen. I don't care what nobody says. You don't force a ball. That's some Carson Wentz type shit that I didn't like when he did. So you throw the ball into double coverage so it could get picked. But you say the guys are elite then. But when Jalen does it, he's bad. You know, they keep laughing at Jalen Hurts in the Chargers game. But Justin Herbert had 3 interceptions and a fumble. The Charger fans keep bragging, but your quarterback threw 2 picks and fumbled the ball. You only won because your defense was holding Jalen Hurts to like 10 points. Your defense was good last year. They were top 5 in every category, I believe. But you trying to act like your quarterback was stepping on shit. Shut up, man. Your quarterback was a bum on the field. Justin Herbert was a bum against the Eagles defense, man. Couldn't even move the ball. We had that pussy wrapped up. We had that dude wrapped up. He couldn't move the ball. He was ass. He was ass. He was ass. But they love to show the Jalen Hurts high. The man was ass. He fumbled 2 times and threw a pick. That's not good football. But, you know, Justin Herbert fans, he beat you. No, he didn't. Your defense won that game. Your quarterback didn't do shit. Your quarterback won because of the defense. You know, something you complain you didn't have. Oh, you don't have a defense. Don't know. But shut up, man. Your quarterback had bad awareness. Most of the times we had him wrapped up. He's a bum. I'm sorry. Justin Herbert's a bum to me. He's bad. He's Carson Wentz Jr. That's who he is. He's Carson Wentz for the Chargers. He is, no, that's what he is. He's Carson Wentz for the Chargers. He's a mobile Carson Wentz. A guy that makes bad decisions, bro. Makes bad decisions, man. I'm sorry, bro. He said, what? Lawrence's for Hurts parade over Eagles. Bro, shut the fuck up. You didn't even make the playoffs, bum. How you pussy ass gonna come on here and talk in the comments? Your goofy ass didn't even make the playoffs, man. Like, bro, your quarterback is 2-5, man. Shut up. You didn't even make the playoffs, bro. I need you to realize that. Shut up. like, think about it. You're on the Eagles' dick so much. Your quarterback is 2-5, gang. Shut up. Like, enough is from y'all, bro. You are fucking garbage. You haven't won shit in 29. Think about it. You haven't won shit in 29 fucking years. Think how bad you sound right now. Go sit down. Go do something. Go play golf. Stop going on Eagles chats. Go on Boss Cowboys chat. Why are you fucking here? Your quarterback is an ass quarterback. He's not even good, bro. He's 2-5 in the postseason. Do you really want me to show you? Hold up, man. Hold up, bro. I'm getting tired of y'all, man. So let me show you the clip. Because I get tired of y'all, man. And I said I was gonna respond, but you pissed me off, gang. I ain't gonna lie, you pissed me off, bro. You did it to you. You did it to yourself, man. I try to warn you. I try to warn you, bro. I tried to warn you.
Off today, continuing conversation. CeeDee Lamb only has 1 catch on 4 targets. 2nd and 2 here, though. Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off, and no one in front of him. Darnell Savage. Touchdown.
And Mike McCarthy.
On my screen now, man. Garbage ass quarterback. You want to talk crazy. Did you not see your quarterback? That's your quarterback, man. Let's see if that bum returns, man. Ass. He's ass. He's ass. He's ass. He will never be Jalen. Dak will never be Jalen. Y'all can stop. You know.
Enough from the clown.
Man, don't sound, bro. I'm not even gonna read that, bro. Just one more time.
Enough from the clown. Enough from the clown.
Go sit down, bro. Fuck out of here with my fucking ass stats, man. Your stats don't match the playoff games, man. Show me your playoff games, man. I'm not arguing. Go sit down, bro. I'm done arguing with Cowboy fans, man. Go sit down one more time for the Cowboy fan, man.
Enough from the clown.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Yeah, we're ignoring you for now. Over there to what stat? Look at the stat. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the stats, man. You don't win shit in the playoffs, bro. How many times you come with the stats, man? Yeah, stats. Don't win shit, bro. I don't care about stats. Win shit in the playoffs. That's what matters. You goofy ass dudes that be talking about Dak stats. Shut up. Nobody cares. Win something in the fucking playoffs, man. Come on, bro. Get off for dicks, man. Respectfully. Go do something productive. Go play golf. I try to warn you, dude. I'm not one in the Eagle contract that's going to coddle you. Get your goofy ass out of here, man. Get your goofy ass out of here. You're right. The Seahawks won shit and Dak didn't. You see how stupid you sound? One more time for you. One more time. You're trying to compare another quarterback.
Enough from the clown.
You're over there trying. Yeah, you're right. The Seahawks won something you didn't. Now shut up. Shut up. Get off my shit, man. I'm not even mad at you, bro. I don't have anything to say to y'all. Y'all dumb. Y'all stupid. You're on the Eagle stream trying to troll us, bro. You didn't even make the playoffs last year. How pathetic you got to be that you're on Eagle stream, your quarterback didn't even make the playoffs, man. And then you're bragging about someone else who did something. Yes, the Seahawks won something you can't do. Why are you running around here talking about something you can't do, man? That's like me saying, if I was a Cowboy fan, right, and I'm talking about, well, this team, you didn't do it, though. You didn't win shit. Why are you running around taking credit from something you didn't do? That's lame. You're not a Seahawks fan. You are a Cowboys fan. Yes, the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, something Dak will never see or witness. You understand what I'm saying? Dak will never, and I want you to clip this, and I want you to record this, do whatever you want, because it will stay forever, because it will never happen. Dak will never, and I mean ever, win you a Super Bowl in Dallas. You will always be known as the 90s Dallas Cowboys. You understand what I'm saying? You will not be winning this year. I don't know what crack y'all smoking, but you need to put that shit down. Put the crack down. Put the weed down, like Steven said. Put down the weed. Put down the fucking joint and come back to reality. Okay? Dak is not a winner in the playoffs. You can talk about regular season. I don't care about that. Y'all keep talking about regular season. Congratulations. You like a regular season stat quarterback that passes stats and most times in garbage stats, but you like paying cool. I like winners. I like guys who go to Super Bowls. Not quarterbacks that can't get past the division round, man. Go sit down. You waste. I'm tired. I'm bored, gang. Go sit down. Talk to me about something else, man. I'm tired of y'all talking about stats, man. Win something. I'm tired of y'all. You're right. The Seahawks want something you can't do. Ooh. Are y'all done? Can we get back to my show? I'm talking Eagles. So winners do. You know, winners that actually talk about winning things. Something y'all don't know nothing about. You haven't won shit in 29 years about. You know, can we get back to what we're talking about? Because we were talking about winners. You know, because that's what we do. We win. Y'all don't win. Y'all pretend you win. Y'all pretenders, man. Y'all pretenders. Okay? Y'all winners in the offseason. You're not winners. He talking about 52 years. You're right. 52 years. One more time.
Enough from the clown.
One more time.
Enough from the clown.
Yes, you're right. 52 years, clown, and you haven't won shit in 29 years. You're right. And we've been how many Super Bowls now? Huh? Oh, okay. And how many you been to? How many you been to? You haven't been one in 2000 yet. Go sit down. Go sit down. I don't know what Eagle fan you think I am, bro. I'm vicious, bro. They call me EC1 for a reason. You know why I'm hated by a lot of Eagle fans? You want to know why? Because I don't care. You don't think I care? I don't care about no bitch ass Cowboy fan. I don't care about no other. Listen, bro. Listen. For your own good sake, get off my shit and go somewhere some Eagle fan gonna call you. I'm not one of them, gang. I will send you into a blender. I will blend your ass where you won't even be able to handle me. I'm on that type of time. Go somewhere else, man. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Your quarterback ain't on mine, bro. Get back the fuck up before I really put facts on y'all. You're not gonna like it. Just let us do our thing, man. I'm warning you, man. Let us talk about winning. I mean, think about it, bro. Listen, man, I appreciate you for coming on. As always, I love trolls because you know what? They help my channel. So, I just want to say, man, you make this you make this channel better because without Cowboy fans, man, we all know that we feel more important when Cowboy fans try to talk about us, man. Because we know that y'all don't have nothing to talk about. Y'all don't win shit. That's why you're on Eagle fans channels. Because you want to say what you want to hear what the Eagle fans say. I mean, think about it. I will never, ever go to another op stream when I'm not even relevant to talk shit. But yet you talk shit when you're not even relevant to even talk shit. That's the difference between us and y'all. When we don't win shit, we don't even open our mouths. When y'all don't win shit, y'all open your mouths. I gotta respect it in a way. No, I can't respect it because y'all lame as fuck. You really are. You're pathetic. Matter of fact, again, you go on our streams to try to choke us. You haven't won shit in 29 years. Do y'all think it's time to actually do something in the fucking playoffs? Or are you just going to continue to talk about your stats, about your records? You know who has that stats too? Tony Romo. You know who has stats too? The quarterback that y'all thought was better than Tony Romo. What was his name? What was his name, chat? What was the guy in 2015 that actually won something that y'all were hyping up? What was his name? What was the quarterback that was the backup? Y'all were hyping him up, man. Don't you get tired of that? Don't you get tired of being bums? Don't you get tired of hyping your quarterback when he came over? I mean, imagine being a Cowboys fan and you coming on the Eagle stream when your op has done more than you did. You haven't won shit in 2015. You haven't won shit in 2014. You haven't won shit since the 2000 era. But you're coming on an op stream to try to show us when your quarterback hasn't done shit to even talk. He's over there talking without even doing anything. And her quarterback's actually putting belts ass in the playoffs. You really should just go sit down, man. That's my advice to you, Cowboy fans. I'm trying to tell you this year, it's not going to be nice for y'all. It's going to get really, really vicious for y'all. My advice to you is to go sit the fuck down and learn your place. For it gets violent this year. Because if your quarterback doesn't do shit that he's been promising, and that's been an NFC, you're going to not like my videos coming up. I'm trying to tell you, I'm on your ass, gang. Pause. I'm on your ass. You can't run, you can't hide. I'm on that type of time this year. Enough is time to play with y'all, man. I'm not playing with y'all this year. Stop playing with me, bro. Go play with these bum-ass Commander fans. Go play with these bum-ass Giants fans. Stop playing with us. Because we split with y'all. You didn't sweep us. You're not on that type of time, bro. You're not on none of it. Y'all bums, man. We don't look at y'all as competition. We look at y'all as a guy that we look at y'all as a team that talks a lot but don't do shit. We don't fear y'all at all. Y'all want to run around and get about, oh, but y'all, we beat y'all last year. That's cool. Did you win a Super Bowl with that? No, you didn't. Shut up. How are you going to brag about something you didn't even do? You went around to what the Seahawks made the Super Bowl. You're right. The Seahawks did something you can't do. Sam Darnold made the Super Bowl before Dak did. That's embarrassing. And Jalen's been a 2 and Dak can't get to 1. That's embarrassing. Jaden Daniels made the NFC Championship game. Jared Goff has made it further than y'all. Y'all think you should just shut up and lay down? Or do you think you should continue to run your mouth? Because it's cool. I'm cool with either one of them. Right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to have my time. My time is coming. So either you can continue to talk. That's cool. You want to talk about stats? Cool. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy every bit. I'm going to pin every one of them. Because I'm going to come back and say, hey, man, by the way, where was your quarterback this year? And you're going to say, well, the defense. No, I'm going to say, shut up. Shut up. Like I said, man, I don't want to hear it this year. Don't tell me about you. Dak didn't have this. That. No, man. You say you were going to the Super Bowl this year, right? Stand on that. Stand on it. Don't run, because when I stand on something, I don't run. When it's time for me to pay, I'm never running. I'm always here 24/7. The difference is y'all won't be there when it's time to come back to reality. When I come and look for y'all and say, hey, by the way, where are they? Where are they at? Oh, they're nowhere to be found. But they're always here in the off season. Y'all run and hide and duck when there's smoke to be. When we start trying to find y'all. We can't find y'all. Y'all disappear. But we're never disappearing. We always here no matter what. We always here when it's time to be here. When we lose a playoff game, Eagle fans always here. We never run. Maybe some Eagle fans do, but we don't do. The real ones that rock with me know that I'm always here. I don't run for nothing. The difference is y'all run when it's time to face the reality. We can't find y'all. Y'all block us on Twitter. You hoes for real, man. Stop trying to compare us to y'all. We're nothing like y'all, man. We are different than y'all. We win. We are the 2000 America's team. Y'all haven't been America's team in 29 years. You haven't been shit in 29 years. Stop talking about Dak. Stop trying to. I want you Cowboy fans to realize how dumb you sound. You comparing your quarterback who's 2-5, and all you put up is stats. Who fucking cares? You know what has stats too? Kirk Cousins. Is he an elite quarterback? He does. Stats. Is he an elite quarterback? Because that's what you want me to believe. So when I hear people talk about stats, I'm going to say, okay, is Kirk Cousins elite? Is he elite when he was with the Commanders? I'd say otherwise. You would think 2 years ago, Kirk Cousins was an elite quarterback. He wasn't, though, to me. Because he didn't win shit in the playoffs. I mean, I don't give a fuck about stats. I could care less. It's about what you do in the postseason to me. That's when I see good quarterbacks. And your quarterback, again, one more time, what is he doing?
Oh, today, continuing conversation. CeeDee Lamb only has one catch on 4 targets. 2nd and 2 here, though. Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off, and no one in front of him. Darnell Savage. Touchdown.
Enough from the clown.
Again, I don't want to go back and forth with y'all, man. It gets tiring, bro. And I'm not even going to read that fuckboy's comment, man, because he means nothing to me. You over there saying dumb shit. I'm not even going to read y'all. I'm going to pretend I don't even know you. I'm going to do what I said in the beginning. I'm going to warn you. Go win something. Then talk to me. Right? That's what you said when we were winless, right? Go win something. Well, now I'm saying back to y'all. Go win something, bro. Go do something in the postseason. Then come talk to me. It's that I'm not listening to no bum ass dude who didn't even see his team make the playoffs last year. You missed the playoffs, bro. You've been missing the playoffs. You haven't won shit, man. Go do something and win something, man. Then come talk to me. And to that, get off my stream, man. Yeah, I'm on that time, man. I'm not listening to Cowboy fan, bro. I don't want to hear none of you what you have to say. You're irrelevant to me. You're relevant to me. You haven't won shit, bro. I look at you as like a Bills fan. That's the one thing. They don't have rings. You have rings from the past because you beat the Bills. Cool. You haven't won shit in since 2000, bro. Every other team has won something, or they've been close to winning something. The Commanders did something in 2000. The Giants been doing something. You're the only team that I believe has not done nothing since the 90s. Every other team has made the Super Bowl, but y'all. I'm just saying. Don't you think it's time to shut the fuck up now? Again, I'm not responding to you. Talk about rain, whatever, bro. And we got 2 in the current years. Talk to me when you actually win something in 2000. Again, one more time for this idiot. Because he loves
Enough from the clown.
I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I mean, at this point, Cowboy fans are like a recorder. They record themselves repeating the same garbage shit over and over again. When do you stop doing that? Okay? When do you get tired of doing? Do y'all love the repeats of shit over and over again? Does it make you feel good? I mean, that's all you say when you lose an argument. But we got 5. But yeah, we got 2. So now what? You can't use ringless jokes anymore. What you gonna say? You gotta catch up? The goalpost keeps moving every time. The goalpost keeps moving. What happens when we catch y'all? Because we will, before y'all even get another one. We got one more and we catch up with the Commanders. So what's up now? Again, you're running out of time. You know that, right? You've been running out of time. Your time's over, Ashley. Your time ended in the 90s. It's the 2000s. Things have changed. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're still stuck in the 90s, but things have changed now. You know what I'm saying? Things have changed. AI came here. AI was not in the 90s. We have more technology than we had before. The world has evolved. They have gotten smarter. You still have gotten dumber. When the world has got smarter, y'all still dumber than you were before. It's just you've been dumber even more. Because now you just don't even make sense anymore. I can't even talk to y'all. At least back then we could talk. We probably could talk to y'all. Y'all are just lost. I mean, the world is smarter, got smarter. Y'all got dumber. Talking to a Cowboy fan, it's like talking to a small child. You just gotta bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like a disobedient child that just doesn't know the word no. No, but no. I mean, I don't even know what to say to y'all. Please hit the like button, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like, bro, talking to a Cowboy fan's hopeless. It's hopeless. I lose my mind listening to them because they make no sense. They make no sense. They talk without any facts. They say dumb shit to hear themselves. They run their mouth when they haven't won shit. I mean, they're over there bragging about something when the world has evolved and it's still clearly they haven't. You know what I'm saying? Again, man. Talk to this idiot. I'm in
Enough from the clown.
We made the playoffs, but we're going to be last place. Weren't you last place last year? Weren't you with the Giants out the playoffs? You and the Commanders were. Where are y'all 3 out the playoffs? What are you talking about? We made the playoffs. Where were you at? Again, bro, these Cowboy fans are remedial. They're stupid. We just gotta face reality that there's no more Cowboy fans. They're just dumb. They're lost. They're a lost cause. And all we gotta do is just sit back and let the season play out. Let them talk. They're gonna be quiet, just like they always do. They do this every year. And the thing is, these Cowboy fans, like this dude right here on my chat that's talking crazy, won't be back when they don't even make the playoffs. No, I won't be able to find him. He'll be somewhere hiding. I'll be like, where are you at? Where are you at? You know what I'm saying? Because anyway you look at, I'll be here regardless. If we don't make the playoffs or we do make it. If we don't win the Super Bowl, we do. I'll be here regardless. I was here last year. I was here when we lost the Super Bowl in 2022 when everybody was clowning me. So I'm here regardless. The difference is, my head's hurting a little bit. The difference is y'all won't be in the playoffs. Y'all won't be in the playoffs. And when you do go to the playoffs, guess what? I'll be here regardless if we win or lose. The difference is y'all won't be here when we win. Y'all disappear off the app. You won't be here. I would have to go. I'll probably have to use smoke signals just to find y'all. I have to, use smoke signals, call your name. Oh, where you that and all that shit. I mean, you haven't won shit in 39 years. Shut up. Shut up. It gets annoying. It does. It's like talking to a small child. You just and the small child is by way of grown ass man. But it's mentally a child. You just get tired. You got a family member that just annoy the fuck out you. And it's like, no matter how much time you give this dude to grow up, he still hasn't gotten it. And it's like, bro, you just got to get away from it. That's like talking to a cowboy thing. It's like this annoying relative. Except he's not a relative to you. You don't have no relation with this guy. He's like an annoying neighbor. He's like annoying gnat. The Cowboy fans are like mosquitoes, man. They're just annoying. They buzz. They're like annoying gnats. They're not even mosquitoes. They're like annoying flies. They're just flies, man. You just gotta know. They're just annoying. Like, go away. You're like gnats. You're like fruit flies, man. They're just annoying. Like go take a hike, man. Why are you on an Eagle stream? We weren't even talking about you because we don't care about y'all. You care more about us than we do. And we appreciate that because that means you're scared of us. Because you don't see Eagle fans on your streams. And if they do, they're fuck Eagle fans. They're not real Eagle fans. So real Eagle fans are not going to go to Cowboy streams. Only time they go to Cowboy streams if they're really just talking football. Most of the time, y'all go here to try to troll us. And the funny thing is, you would think after the way your quarterback missed the playoffs, you want to be on the Eagle stream talking when we just made the playoffs. But not Cowboy fans because they're dumb. They're stupid. See, a smart fan base like us, when we don't make playoffs, we're not here talking crazy to other fan base. You don't see us go to Seahawks fans and talk crazy. No, because why would we do that? We didn't do shit that they did. If we didn't win our division and we didn't even make the playoffs, you think we'd be hollering and running our mouth and talking crazy? No, we'd be quiet as a mouse. Because that's what bum teams are supposed to do. Bum-ass fan base that don't win playoff games should be quiet as a mouse. We should be hearing nothing but a mouse farting in the goddamn weeds. And say we got annoying flies like y'all. Come on here tomorrow. He hasn't won shit. What the fuck are you talking about? You should be quiet as a mouse. But you're not. And we love it because guess what? You're going to be quiet regardless because we know how the season plays out. You're going to start out good. You're going to win a couple games. You're going to hype yourself up. And then you're going to be nowhere to be found. And we're going to sit back and say, hey, we told y'all. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, but that. No, I'm not going to try to hear it this year. I'm telling you, I'm not. You better not come with that shit this year. You better hold that quarterback accountable. But you won't. You'll find and make excuse. You'll blame Christian Parker. You'll blame CeeDee Lamb. You'll blame George Pitt. You won't blame Dak. But you'll blame everybody else. I know your excuse will be this year is going to be Christian Parker. So again, I'm telling you, it's coming. They will not hold him accountable ever. And you know what? That's what they do because they're fucking losers. Every one of these Cowboy fans are losers, man. Imagine not winning shit in 25 years. 28 years, and you still talking about the 90s. Bro, we in 2026, man. Give it up. Give it up, man. It's over. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about what you did back then. I hate that because it makes no sense of what you're doing now. You're not even the same team that you were 29 years ago. You don't even have the same foundation. There was no standards cap space back then, man. Back then, you could sign anybody you want without any restrictions. And since then, you haven't been the same, man. Be quiet, bro. Sit down and be quiet. One more time for the clown in the back.
Enough from the clown.
Again, I you know what I'm saying? Again, the dude is talking about imagine. Imagine y'all running your mouth when you didn't even make the playoffs, man. I'm not talking about imagine. Imagine you talking after missing the playoffs. That's you. One more time for the idiot who's a Cowboys fan, who talks crazy, who's that on the Eagle stream is crazy.
Enough from the clown.
All right, back to our program. We're doing this idiot. I mean, dude, you didn't even make the playoffs and you come and talk to me. Bro, talk to me when you do something currently. I'm not respectful. You see how they didn't pull up your comment because I don't care about you. He said Cowboys have it. I don't even want to talk about them. They're fucking fruit flies, man. They're like little gnats. They just don't go away. They're annoying. They're annoying, and their fan base are fucking delusional idiots. They're absolutely remedial. They're like the room 6 kids that we always see in the mainstream the mainstream schools where they're the remedial room 6 kids for special kids. That's what they were. That are Cowboy fans all day. They're remedial. They're spoiled remedial kids, man. That's what they are. Say they're still relying of the 90s, and they're not understand. It's 2026. Things have changed. I wasn't even born then. I'm only 26, going to be 26 in July. You're telling me you haven't won shit since I was a baby? I mean, come on, bro. What are you talking? How embarrassing you gotta be, man. You haven't won shit in decades, and you talking crazy about a team that's been to current Super Bowls. I mean, I don't know what to say. I how can I have a conversation with that shit? That would maybe lower my standards, and I don't got time for that. You want to be idiots? That's fine. Cowboy fans love to talk without any context, and I just don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out who your quarterback is when again he's 2-6, and Jalen Hurts is in the playoffs again for his 6th year, going to Super Bowls, going to NFC Championship. Where your quarterback is? Oh, he's gonna be home. I don't gotta imagine it. I already know who your quarterback is. See, there's the difference. I don't gotta respond to you. I just know who your quarterback is. So why you talk about imagine you talking while your quarterback missed the playoffs? Imagine you talking and haven't made shit in 29 years. That's y'all. One more time for the clown in the background.
Enough from the clown.
Again, he's just a fruit fly, man. Just go away, man. Go. What? Where's Boss Cowboy? Doesn't he have a stream? You staying on the Eagle stream? Are you bored? Are you bored? Do you have anything else? Why is it you're on my stream? We're not even a Cowboy content creator. This is Eagle stream. Why are you worried about some team that's not even your team? That's number one. Number two, again, you're over there trolling. Your quarterback hasn't done shit to even show you any confidence level. I mean, it's different with Commander fans because they seen the quarterback go to the NFC Championship, so they still have a little bit of hope. Y'all shouldn't have any hope. Your quarterback has been in his 10th year and hasn't won a division round, man. I mean, it's again, it's like talking to a small-minded idiot who has no common sense. And that's the facts with Cowboy fans. They're man-childs who don't grow the fuck up. They still live in the 90s. And they clearly, it's like a deadbeat dad who still, like my dad who's a deadbeat, is playing the drums still. Bro, you're not in the 80s anymore. You're in the 2026. You're not a rock star. And the thing is, he runs around here, he plays the drums every single time. And he acts like he's the biggest drummer. And he's not. He still plays like he's in the Zeppelin. Dude, he still has a long hair. And bro, we're in the 2026, man. Who the fuck does that shit? Guys that don't grow up. And that's Cowboy fans, man. They still got that little hat from years ago. And they talking like, bro, you haven't done shit in 29 years, man. Things have changed. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? Clearly things have changed. The Commanders made the NFC Championship game before y'all did. The Lions have been more successful than you did. You know what I'm saying? You should just sit there and keep your mouth closed until your team does something. But, you don't do that. You talk every year, and we love y'all for that because you give us views. You talk like y'all do something, and we find that you don't do shit. You speak when you're not really supposed to be speaking, and you running around here like y'all pump your chest every year. You run around here like you do something, and you don't do shit. Y'all the pretenders, man. We call you the pretend kings. You're the off-season kings, man. Because every year they hype you up. Y'all been saying you're going to the Super Bowl Cowboy fans since Des Bryant was in the league, when Tony Romo was in the league. Y'all just need to stop, man. At certain point, just grow up. Let it go. Accept reality and leave it go. Or wait for your team to do something. But you don't do that. Every year, you hype your team up. What's different from this year than last year, 2 years ago? You got the same quarterback, same players. What's different? New players? You think that's going to change? You still have the same quarterback. Your quarterback is still the same guy from 3 years ago. What has changed that I'm supposed to be scared about? What am I supposed to be scared about? You're the same team, just with a different roster. Nothing changed about y'all. Not one thing. What is different from 3 years ago, 4 years ago from now? Are y'all doing something I'm supposed to be scared of? What am I supposed to be worried about y'all for? What? What am I supposed to be scared about? Who am I supposed to be really terrified from? Who? A 31-year-old bum who can't make it past the division round? Am I supposed to be scared of this guy for real? This guy in the playoffs? Is he supposed to...
Today, continuing conversation, CeeDee Lamb only has 1 catch on 4 targets. 2nd and 2 here, though. Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off, and no one in front of him. Darnell Savage. Touchdown.
And Mike McCarthy took over play calling duty after last year. Dak Prescott led the league in interceptions.
Enough from the clown.
All right, back to my parade. Oops, my fault. Sorry, I pulled a Dak Prescott. I dropped the ball just like in the playoffs. I mean, what am I supposed to be terrified about? That dude, you just saw him. He's a loser. What is different about now? I'm just saying, man. Like you're like fruit flies, man. You Cowboy fans are fruit flies, man. You're just annoying. You're just annoying. Go do something productive. Leave us alone, man. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about football, and we would talk about our quarterback. Y'all like to pop in our chats and try to, because y'all need us to talk about y'all. Because they're not talking about y'all enough. Even the rankings, y'all not even happy. Why are you on our streams, man? If you're so happy about the rankings, you wouldn't be on our stream trying to get our opinion about your quarterback when we already know your opinion. We already know what we're going to say about your quarterback. Is you think I was going to come here and talk about, yeah, Dak's a great quarterback, man? You don't know me well. That bum's a bum. He's a bum. Yeah, Dak Prescott's a bum. I said it to Boss Cowboy. I said to anybody, he's a bum. Don't say he's a good quarterback. He's a bum. He beats some bad teams. He doesn't do anything in the playoffs. He's a loser. He's a loser. He has one more win than Kirk Cousins. Sorry. I'm not one of the Eagle fans going to say, yeah, Dak's a great man. Shut up, man. Any Eagle fan that's trying to tell me that Dak's a good quarterback, man, go sit your soft ass down. I'll say he's a bum. I don't care if I was an Eagle fan. I'll say the same thing if I was a Bears fan. He's a bum. He's a bum. I would not want him as my quarterback. And no, I don't think he would win with us, honestly. Because he's a loser. He can't win with the Cowboy roster. Why the hell would he win with us? Anybody said Dak would win with Dak's a bum. He's a bum. He's Tony Romo Jr. That's all he is. He's a loser. He's a fucking bum. A $60 million sorry-ass quarterback who gets paid high amounts to give you good regular bum-ass stats and don't win nothing. He's a bum. He's a bum. Sorry. He's a bum. 31 years old, can't win shit. I'll take the quarterback's been to 2 Super Bowls over anybody. I noticed that that's low-key sad. Dude, you know, you're a Cowboy fan, you're coming on my chat, and you're trying to troll me. Don't forget, I do the trolling. I'm the troll, for real. You're trying to troll the puppet master. It's not going to work out for you. I'm the one making you dance for me, puppet. Dance for me. I'm making you dance. You dancing for me already? Come on, dance for me, Cowboy. That's what Jerry Jones does to you every year. Dance for me, Cowboys. Dance for me, Cowboy fans. Go buy merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he does. He pulls the strings and y'all fall for it. Jerry Jones, here's the, this is what Jerry Jones does to y'all. He makes you dance, pulls your strings. Look at all you Cowboy fans are just dancing on his strings, and y'all fall for it. Y'all bums and you dumb. You're dumb bums. You dumb bums that haven't won shit in 29 years, and you root for a bum. Every time you put that Cowboy jersey on your shit, on your back, whatever you want to say, you root for a bum team. You know what that makes you? A bum. A bum. Imagine being 29 years and you try to buy another jersey. If my team hasn't won shit in 29 years, I wouldn't even buy a fucking jersey to save my life until that team actually wins something. But what did you do? Let's go buy another jersey. Jerry Jones. Look at these Cowboy fans. Yeah, they're so dumb. That's why I make millions off them. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. You're bums. And you continue to buy merchandise because you're stupid. Us Eagle fans, we didn't buy merchandise. You'd be lucky if you were in the fucking office. See, we're different. If we didn't win shit in 29 years, you wouldn't even see an Eagle fan in the stadium. Unless it's pitchforks. Unless it's pitchforks. You probably wouldn't be sleeping at night. I'm telling you right now, if Howie and Jeffrey did not win shit for 29 years, you'd be lucky if you sleep in your house with your eyes awake. You would have to open your eyes just to sleep because you don't know how crazy we would get. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the difference between y'all and us. We do something about it. Y'all don't do shit about it. Y'all accept it because that's what you are. You're bums. You're weak. You're weak. You talk winning, but you don't win. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the Cowboy fans' reality, man. They think they're superior when they don't do shit. You just got to accept them. Again, I don't even know where to respond to you. Bro, we've been in this. We just won it 2 years ago. Should I show them, guys? Are we fucking on the same?
You wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
Jalen Hurts, you and the Philadelphia Eagles just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disney World.
Off today, continuing conversation. CeeDee Lamb only has one catch on 4 targets. 2nd and 2 here, though. Here's Prescott over the middle. It's going to be picked off, and no one in front of him. Darnell Savage. Touchdown.
Go sit your goofy ass down. I'm not responding to comments anymore. I mean, they're just stupid. Yeah, you better win a Super Bowl. Bro, we've been in 2 Super Bowls already. How many you've been recently? Y'all better win a Super Bowl. Fuck what we do. Y'all better win a Super Bowl. Is this dude remedial? Are you talking to me? Buddy, y'all better win a Super Bowl. You haven't won shit in 29 years. Jalen's been to 2 recently. Nick Foles 1-1 already. He was in the Eagles jersey. Go sit down, man. I'm not listening to idiot anymore. Don't comment on my shit. Go to another chat and be stupid somewhere else, respectfully. One more time for the idiot, man. Any Cowboy film come on this chat, try to talk crazy. Who is your quarterback again? Oh, yeah.
Enough from the clown.
Dumbass. He's an idiot. You fucking talk about you better win a Super Bowl, man. We've been winning Super Bowls, idiot. How many you been to? Again. Why are you here? Why are you here? I guess the rankings didn't help you feel good about yourself because you're on Eagle streams trying to convince your quarterback is better. If you cared about those rankings so much, you wouldn't be on my stream trying to give my opinion. The rankings really didn't help y'all, did it? Because we're not talking about the rankings still. Y'all. You see, we don't give a shit. We just, we win. Y'all just don't talk about the rankings, but yet you're on our streams. Why? If you care so much about if you like those rankings so much, you wouldn't be on our fucking stream trying to troll us. You clearly do care about what we think. He's a bum. Next. Bye. Bye. Go do something. Go win shit. Bye. Fucking lame ass Cowboy. They're just, again, they're like flies, man. You ever seen a barbecue and you just eat it and here comes a fly trying to fly in your food? It's like, bro, go away. Go away. That's what you are. You're like a damn fly, man. You eat like you just need to shoe fly, go away. Shoe fly, don't bother me. That's what you are, Cowboy fans. You are like damn flies. You just don't leave us alone. And I just don't understand. Can you go talk to a Giants fan? There isn't a Giant fans on streams right now. Go talk to them, bro. Stop talking to us, man. We are not the same. We're not go talk to a Commanders fan. Go talk to. Aren't you playing the Giants week 1? Why are you on our streams? We don't even play y'all week 1. Go talk to them. Get ready for the Giants week 1. That should be your focus. Not talk about us. We don't play y'all for a while now. Say we play to watch the Commanders. Someone who's worthy of being our opponent week 1 because they got tired of playing. We get to play y'all on Thanksgiving, which is going to ring your Thanksgiving anyway. Say we don't even worry about y'all. See, the thing is, we don't go on your streams. You come on our stream, and then you say we talk about you. No, we don't even talk about y'all. The only time we talk about y'all is when your goofy ass come on the troll and shit, and you talk about your quarterback like he's on. Bro, no one gives a flying fuck. Respectfully, pause my language, but no one cares about your quarterback. We don't care. We don't care. I wish I had the Stephen A. Smith meme where he said, "We don't care," but I'll do that next time. But I'll just do this for y'all because you clearly just don't get it, man. And I just don't understand.
Enough from the clown.
So again, back to the local program before we interrupted by a rude Cowboy fan who clearly doesn't know his role and doesn't know what winning is. You know what I'm saying? He clearly doesn't know where he's at. He thinks he's still in the 90s, man. He thinks he has Troy Aikman. So anyway, it is what it is. So I'm just ignoring you, bro. You're just stupid. So you got to ignore these idiots because, they're in the comments. Let them troll. So I'm just pretending I don't know you. I'm pretending like you're a fly. You just, shoot fly, get away. So you're just annoying that at this point. You just come on my chat and you just talk without any context. You're typing on shit. Half of this time you're wrong. I'm not responding to you. So I at this point, just go lay down. Go lay down, bro. Enough is enough from you. We're not even going to respond to you. Let it go. So it is what it is, man. We're going to be back on another stream. Enjoy your day. Don't even worry about these idiots. I'm done. Y'all have a good one. Flag is fly. Peace out.